Good evening, how you doing? My name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. We have got the women. Arsenal women are back in action following a short break. Well, it's been a long break. We've only played one game since the middle of December, so it's been a long time. But we are back tonight. Continental Cup, exciting game. It's Arsenal women versus Manchester United. This is the live watch along. So is the Arsenal women, I say, against Manchester United tonight. It is going to be a fantastic game, I'm sure. Continental Cup quarter-final. So a win here tonight will put us into the semi-final of a competition that we've reached the final a few times recently. We've got Andy in the chat already. He says, very happy with our signings. Yeah, I am as well. Really delighted. Could even be one more, apparently. Could be on the way as well. Most of us understand that there's a big gap to Barcelona and other teams in Europe before the season. This month's business, short and long term, looks very good. Indeed, it does. You know, we needed to, we showed, didn't we, how far behind Barcelona we were the two games we played. So the signings that we've made are hopefully going to take us a little step a bit closer to them. And who knows, we may have to play them again later on in Europe and we might find out how it worked. And he also says there, we have to keep building and also be honest and move out people that we thought were great, no matter what passport they have. Nostalgia not helped very often, and it's not that attractive, to be honest. And he also says, good evening. Yeah, good evening, mate. Thanks for tuning. No, I agree. I mean, I think there are a couple of players, a few players in the squad maybe that aren't quite good enough to take us to that level where we want to go. And maybe this is a time to, you know, move a few on. We're getting a few in and really build something exciting because, you know, it's been a good start to the season. I know we've been in a little bit of bad form recently, but, you know, overall it has been a great start to the season. Now, I've got the team news in for tonight, and this is the teams line up for this big game tonight. So for Arsenal, then in goal, Manu Zinsberger as expected. The back four, Noel Moritz at right back, Jem Beattie, Vicky Schneiderbeck comes in the centre back, and Katie McCabe is left back. The three in midfield, Frida Marnham, Jordan Nobbs, and of course captain fantastic Kim Little, and then the three up front starting tonight, Nikita Paris, Viv Miedemeier, and Beth Mead. So it's a decent starting 11, that, isn't it? But the big news, certainly big news from my perspective, is on the bench, actually. We've got Fran Stenson, Taya Goldie, but look at this. Leah Williamson back on the bench. Fantastic to have her fit. New signing, Laura Weinrofer. She is on the bench as well. Simone Boy, a young player, Ellie Head, and Tobin Heath as well. Great to see her back. And, of course, Stina Blackstanius as well. Fantastic signing that she's going to be for us. She's on the bench as well tonight. So that's a fantastically exciting lineup, isn't it? Hopefully we may see a couple of new signings come off the bench tonight to make their debut. That'd be great, wouldn't it? The Manchester United team then playing in blue and yellow tonight. In goal for them is Sophie Begelli. Their back four is Maria Torres Dottir. It's Aolf Mannion, Millie Turner, and Hannah Blundell. In midfield, Katie Zellum, Hayley Ladd, and Leah Galton. And up front, Kirsty Hansen, Martha Thomas, and Ella Toon. So that's a Man United team. Pretty strong side for them as well, isn't it? Just a change in goal, actually. Mary Earps is on the bench for them tonight. So it's a strong Man United team. It's a strong Arsenal team. A little bit concerned about the two central defenders, Beattie and Schneiderbeck. I don't think they've played together as a centre-back partnership before. So that's a little bit of a concern. But anyway, we won't worry too much about that. Hopefully they'll do well, and it's going to be a really good game. And we'll see how that works out as we go along in the evening. Hopefully Arsenal can win this game. Tony sees in the chat there, he says, good evening. And Andy says there, what a bench. It's not a bad bench, is it? I mean, I'm just so delighted that Leah Williamson's back. We've really missed her, haven't we? We've had big games coming up, of course. Manchester City at the weekend, Chelsea away coming up in February as well. Man United at home in the league as well coming up. So a lot of really big, important games, tough games. And it's good to have her fit, but also these new signings. I'm really, really excited to see them play, how they get on. Hopefully we'll see them coming off the bench tonight at some point, and hopefully they can make a big impact as well on their debuts for the club. So loads to look forward to tonight in this game, without a shadow of a doubt. I seem to have lost me score banner, which is it's there. Look, I haven't lost it at all. It's there. So yeah, we'll be getting underway. Kickoffs in about 10 minutes or so's time at Meadow Park Continental Cup. So it's a competition that we've done okay in recent years. We've reached a couple of finals. We did beat Manchester United in the semi-final, didn't we? Was it 2020, 2019? I think it was, wasn't it? We beat them 2-1 here at Meadow Park in the semi-final with 2 goals from Viv Miedemar that night. Won us that game. So let's hope for a similar result tonight. I'm hoping for good performance because we've been poor, haven't we, recently? Either side of Christmas, with 4 defeats in our last 5 games. The only win in that run was, of course, beating Leicester at home 4-0 in the WSL. And, of course, last time out, really disappointing, wasn't it? The performance against Birmingham. So we need to bounce back. You know, the squad's looking stronger now, isn't it? We had a very sort of lacking in numbers on the bench against Birmingham. We've got a lot of strength on the bench tonight, as we've said. So this is looking like it's going to be a good game, isn't it? Two good teams in the WSL. Man United going well at the minute. They've won their last 4 games without conceding a goal. They're playing well. They're looking one of the favourites to get that top 3 position, get in the Champions League. I've said they've got a bit of competition from Spurs and Man City as well. So that's a battle for them. But I'm sure they'll want to go on in this competition as well. So let's see what this game is going to bring. I'm sure it's going to be a great game, actually. 2 really good teams. We've got a good record at home, haven't we? Against Manchester United women. We've won the 2 previous times that we've played them, certainly since they're reformed in 2018. We won that Continental Cup semi-final, and also we did win the league game last year 2-0, didn't we? An own goal for Millie Turner and a great header from Lotta Wilber-Moy as well. Gave us that 2-0 victory. It's actually proved to be a crucial game, didn't it? Because Man United were 3rd at the time. We were trailing behind and we needed to win that game. We did, and that set off us on a run to get into the top 3 of the Champions League. And of course, we've got the quarter-final coming up with that as well, haven't we? So loads of exciting games to come for the Arsenal women in 2022. We'll be covering it all here on the channel. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing if you do enjoy Arsenal women's content as well as the men. We cover both on this channel. We give them equal billing. In fact, sometimes the women have taken priority actually in some games this season. It has to be said. We have we've given them priority when they've maybe been playing together sometimes. So if that is your thing, please subscribe to the channel. That would be much appreciated. I think which banner looks better, that one probably, I would say. Please consider subscribing. We've got Terry in the chat. How you doing, Terry? Good to see you, mate. He says, good evening, Richard, Mr. P and all in the chat, indeed. And Terry says, hit the like button. People, yes, please. If you enjoy the channel, enjoy the show, please hit the like button. And Tony says, evening, Mr. K. And evening to Tony as well. Great to have Tony in the chat as well. So looking forward to this game. I say it's going to be a good game. I'm sure. I'm really looking forward to this. A good opportunity to get to another cup semi-final. Of course, there's big teams in it. Chelsea are playing, of course, Manchester City as well. So if we get through, we know it's going to be another tough game in the semi-final. But we've got a good team there. You can see our squad depth now. These new signings. In case you was wondering about Rafael Souza, of course, who did sign yesterday. She's not in the squad tonight because the paperwork hasn't gone through yet. But hopefully she'll be available to be in the squad for Sunday away at Manchester City. Another game we'll be covering here on the channel. Tony says the women's team got a better manager than the men. Well, I mean, you have to look at it. We're top of the league. So you could definitely put that as a fair argument, actually. He's certainly done a great job. It's just at the minute we're in a little bit of a bad run of form, and it's important that he shows exactly what a good manager he is by being able to turn this around. He's made some great signings, let's be honest, and the defenders that we've bought as well. We did need to strengthen in defence. We've got in 2 defenders. So Rafael Souza, left-footed centre-back, which we needed, and of course we've got Laura Weinroffer as well, who can play right-back, can play centre-back. Both players really good with the ball at their feet as well. So 2 really good signings, and of course up front we've got Stina, of course, the Swede, and looking forward to seeing her play. I'm sure she's going to add a lot of goals and a lot of attacking threat in this team as well. A team that scores a lot of goals already, so it's looking good, isn't it? For the rest of the season. I think we're all a little bit worried with that poor run of form. My only concern still is maybe in midfield. We are lacking a few numbers there, aren't we? We've got the 3 that are starting tonight: Frida Marnham, Jordan Nobbs and Kim Little. Other than that, we don't really have a lot of other midfield options at the minute. Leah Walty is out injured. Marlene Goot, of course, is injured as well. So I do think maybe that's another area that if we're going to strengthen any more in this window, maybe midfield would be an area that I would look at, certainly. Although having said that, Weinroffer can play in midfield. Souza can play in midfield as well if needed. So I suppose we have got some options there. Of course, Vicky Schneiderbeck as well, who's starting in defence tonight, can fill in there as well. But I'd like to see us sign another midfield player if we're going to bring one more player in. But we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. But it's certainly been a great window, hasn't it, so far? And let's hope that everybody's got a lift by the signings this week, because I think we're all very down after the Birmingham game. That was such a poor performance, and we needed a lift, didn't we? Everybody, us as fans, needed a lift. I think the players needed a lift. The whole of the club needed a lift, and I think we've got that. These signings are so exciting. So looking forward to seeing them play and taking this club on to the next level. And I think that, you know, we're not far off, are we, from where we want to be? We're top of the WSL. We know what a challenge Chelsea are going to offer us for the rest of the season. And we have still got the Champions League to come, which we know is going to be tough. But we've now building a squad, aren't we, to compete. And we'll see what happens once that competition's back up and running in March. And I say the great news that Leah Williamson not only signed a new contract, of course, this week, she has got herself fit as well to be on the bench. We may well see her play as well later on tonight, which would be great to see her back in the team. And of course, Tobin Heath as well. Maybe we've forgotten about Tobin Heath a little bit. She's not really played that much this season for one reason or another. She has had a long injury. She's back on the bench as well. So good news there as well, because we know what a great player she is when she's played. She just hasn't played enough, has she? That's been a bit frustrating from that perspective. But anyway, this is good to see, you know, injuries coming back, the new signings. It's exciting, isn't it? But it's not going to mean anything if we don't perform on the pitch. And tonight's our first opportunity to get back into it again since Birmingham. I'm really disappointed, actually, the Reading game was off, because that would have been a good opportunity to increase our lead at the top with Chelsea not playing. But anyway, we can put the league to one side for a couple of hours or so tonight, concentrate on this Continental Cup quarter-final tie against Manchester United, and hopefully, I say, we can have a semi-final of this competition look forward to as well, and maybe beyond that as well. We've already played in one cup final this season. It'd be nice to get to another one, wouldn't it, which is coming up soon as well. So yeah, we're almost set to get underway actually in this big game tonight at Meadow Park. Arsenal women against Manchester United in the quarter-final of the Continental Cup. Of course, we last reached the final, didn't we, in 2020? Played at City Ground, Nottingham. Of course, a good performance from Arsenal that afternoon. We were brilliant actually against Chelsea, dominated most of the game, but ended up losing to a sucker punch, didn't we, from Chelsea in the last minute. Beth England scored in stoppage time, didn't she, just after Leah had equalised for us, a fully deserved goal that had been at the time. But anyway, that's in the past. We want to get back to the final this year, and we want to win the competition. The teams are coming out now. Man United came out first, and now Arsenal are following behind. Viv Miedemar and Katie McCabe in conversation there as they come onto the pitch, hopefully talking about the great goals they're going to score in this game. Katie McCabe's got a few screamers this season already, hasn't she? Let's hope for another one tonight. And he says there, I think we will get a new goalie in the summer, but we got a good enough team for the league and cup this spring. No, I think I don't mind their goalkeeper. I think Zinzi's doing all right, actually. He's had a good season, so I'm not going to criticise her. But yeah, I'm sure there's going to be more signings to arrive in the summer as well to boost the squad. But let's hope that the players that we do sign in the summer are coming into a team that's won some trophies and got some some silverware on the board. We certainly are good enough to do it, as you say, and let's hope that we can get it over the line. And I'm sure these new signings that we've just seen come in are going to help us do that. So the teams are out now, just going through their last minute preparations, warming up on the pitch. We're just about to do the coin toss as well and get this game underway. I say the Arsenal team looking pretty strong. Zinsberger, and then it's Moritz, Beattie, Schneiderbeck, McCabe, Marnham, Nobbs and Little, and then Paris, Miedemar and Mead. The Manchester United team, Bagali in goal, Forrest, Dottier, Mannion, Blundell and Turner is their defence. Then you've got Zellum, Galton and Ladd in midfield, and Hansen, Toon and Thomas is their front three. So they are your team lineups for tonight. This is going to be a good game. It's coming up right now. The Carabao Cup, that's tomorrow. This is the Continental Cup, similar competition, the League Cup, I guess you could call it. And this is a quarter-final. Arsenal against Manchester United, the two captains, Katie Zellum and Kim Little, just shaking hands and doing a coin toss with a referee. It's all male officials tonight, actually, a male referee and two male linesmen as well. Unusual for the WSL, actually. But anyway, it looks like we're staying as we are. So Arsenal will be attacking their goal to our right in this first half, which is the south end at Boreham Wood. That's the end without the roof. If you're familiar with Boreham Wood Stadium, it's the end behind the goal that's got no roof. That's the end Arsenal will be attacking in this first half. Just doing their huddle there. Good to see Nikita Paris back. She's been playing pretty well. Needs a goal or two, though, doesn't she? I think she does. James in the chat. How you doing, James? Thanks for tuning in, mate. He says, evening, Rich. Just cooking my dinner. I wanted to say hello and all the best for your studio. Thanks, mate. Hopefully it'll be a good game and we'll get the victory and move into the semi-final. Obviously, it's a big night for Arsenal in a cup this week, isn't it, with this game tonight? The men playing against Liverpool tomorrow in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup as well. So it's a big week for Arsenal. It's a big week for the channel. So if you do enjoy what I do, please consider subscribing. Please give it a like as well. And we are just about to get underway here at Boreham Wood. Manchester United in a blue kit with yellow trim. They're going to kick off attacking the goal to our left, the north stand at Boreham Wood. We're just about to get underway now. The players are just taking the knee. And then we will be off and running in this big game tonight. So it's Man United to kick off. The players trying to keep themselves warm just before we start. It's a cold evening, of course, in Hertfordshire. And Man United kick the ball forward long, but it's cut out by Marit straight away. Arsenal immediately get possession with Vicky Schneiderbeck. Plays it back to goalkeeper Zinsberger. Schneiderbeck gets it back on this near side. Arsenal's left. Plays it in to midfield to Frida Myram. She pops it off to Marit, who plays the ball up the line, but it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal. It's off defender Millie Turner, of course, scored an own goal in this fixture in the WSL last season. An important game that was for Arsenal, which we managed to get the victory, which set us up for that third place finish. But this is all about the Continental Cup, and we need to get through. Maritz again down this near side. The ball maybe ricocheted a little bit, fortunately, there off the Manchester United defender. We won another throw. It was off Hannah Blundell, former Chelsea defender, of course. And it's a throw to Arsenal on this near side, which Maritz is going to take into Frida Myram. They're battling away well for the ball, but she's lost out actually there to Leah Galton. May not kick it long up the pitch, but again, Arsenal pick it up with Vicky Schneiderbeck, and she finds Jem Beattie. That's her first touch of the evening for Jem Beattie. But actually, it's a free kick to Manchester United for that foul on halfway. It was a foul on Kirsty Hansen. Not quite sure who committed that foul. It may well have been Jordan Nobbs. But anyway, it's a free kick to Manchester. In fact, it's just inside their own half. Manchester United half. It is going to be Millie Turner to take it. She takes it quickly, plays it square to Mannion. Over onto that far side now to Doris Dottir. She does quite well, actually. Keeps possession of the ball, finds Hayley Ladd. That's almost a short ball there. Nikita Paris was almost in. Good pressing that was from Arsenal. Viv Miedemar there does close that clearance down from Mannion. Picks the ball up over on that far side, but good covering there from Torres Dottir, the Norwegian. And the ball goes back to goalkeeper Bagali. That's a poor clearance. Actually, Frida Myram, a shot from the edge of the box, but it's straight at the Manchester United goalkeeper. But that is the first shot of the game for Arsenal. 2 minutes in from distance there from Frida Myram. She didn't really get hold of it as she would have liked. She did score a great goal, of course, didn't she, recently against Everton in the WSL. That one not quite hit with the same accuracy or force as that particular shot was. And it was a comfortable save in the end for Bagali for in Manchester United goal. Scott there from the Red Cannons, and he said Terry is in a Richard stream. Take him back. I've had enough of him now. he was in my stream last night as well, actually, the other night. So he's coming back. You know, he's a good lad. Let's leave him alone. And Tony says, "Oh no." And go play with your arrows, he says there. Shane's in the chat as well. He says, hi, Rich, and everyone in the chat. If you're watching this and not subscribed, please do so. Help this amazing channel get where it deserves. Coming, he goes, thanks for your support again, Shane. Much appreciated. So you've been on board with the channel right from the start. So I do really appreciate the support that you've given. And hopefully more people can get involved. We're getting quite close to 800 subscribers, actually. I think we're only about 8 or 9 away. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, to enjoy coverage of the Arsenal women and the Arsenal men throughout the rest of this season and beyond. The play there's got a bit scrappy there. It's gone back into the Manchester United defence there with Mannion. Oh, that's a bit of a loose ball, actually. She was looking for a pass out to Torres Dottir. It's gone out for a throw over on that far side, which Katie McCabe is going to take on the Arsenal left. Scott says there, we need to get you to 1,000, Rich. Yeah, well, we're getting there slowly. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. I'm hoping it might happen before the end of this season, certainly. But anyway, let's see. That's a good hold-up play there from Miedemar. She finds Beth Mead over on that far side. The cross is deflected for a throw to Arsenal. That was off Torres Dottir. Over on that far side, it's going to be Katie McCabe again coming forward to take this throw for Arsenal. It's in line with the penalty and the edge of the penalty area over on that far side. Throws it into the penalty area to Frida Myram, getting forward quite well early in this game. plays the ball back to Jordan Nobbs. She didn't have much places to go there, so she's going all the way back to Vicky Schneiderbeck, and she plays it back to goalkeeper Zinsberger, who's miles out of her penalty area. She likes to be. Sweeper keeper plays it to Jen Beattie. Terry says there, Scott's been in a lemon mood all day, as he will. Never mind, I'm sure he'll cheer up. He said, as Scott said, I was in a great mood on my stream, Terry, giving myself 8 out of 10 for tonight. No, I watched that earlier. It was interesting stuff, obviously, about the potential yellow card incident with an Arsenal player, apparently. So we'll see how that develops in the next few weeks, I'm sure. But yeah, that was interesting stuff. We'll see what happens there. But anyway, you don't get none of that stuff going on in the women's game. It's so pure. You don't get no corruption or anything like that going on. That's a long throw there from Katie McCabe down his near side. It's come off a Manchester United head, and Arsenal have got their first corner. 5 minutes played at Boreham Wood. Arsenal have got a corner over on that far side. It was a long throw from Katie McCabe. It came off the head of a Manchester United player, and it is a corner taken quickly there. Beth Mead plays it back to Kim Little, plays a ball across the penalty area. It's headed out by a Manchester United defender, Torres Dottir, I think it was. Man United have picked up the ball, looking to come forward themselves on this near side. It's a good play that from Mannion. Oh, that was almost a risky ball across our own penalty area to Torres Dottir. She plays a ball forward. That's a good ball, actually, looking for the run of Martha Thomas. And she's fouled there by Jem Beattie. I think it was Jem Beattie who fouled her. Martha Thomas, of course, Kim Little's former international teammate at Scotland. Tony T says there, more like a 6 out of 10 for Scott. No, it was more than a 6 out of 10, that show, definitely. Anyway, Man United got a free kick over on the far side. It's about 15 yards in from the far touchline over on Manchester United's right. This could be a dangerous moment, actually, for the Arsenal defence. We've looked a bit shaky in, obviously, recent games defensively, but let's hope we can deal with this. It's going to be taken by Katie Zellum in towards the... Oh, actually, it was a shot, I think it was, and it's gone harmlessly past that near post. Zinsberger had it covered. Bit of an optimistic shot there from Zellum from that far out. Not the greatest angle for a shot, but anyway, she had a shot, and it's gone harmlessly wide of the post, and Arsenal have got a goal kick, which Zinsberger is about to take just in front of the north stand at Boreham Wood. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0. 6.5 minutes just overplayed. Short goal kick there to Schneiderbeck, played up the line, and Arsenal actually given the ball away in a dangerous area. That wasn't a great play that was there, but Maritz has tidied it up. She finds Frida Marnham looking to get forward down this near side. That's a good ball up line for Nikita Paris. She's got the wrong side of the defender Blundell, but Blundell does well actually there. But that's not a great bit of play actually. Miedema almost pinches the ball off her, almost falls to Kim Little. Man United do just about get away with that, and now Frida Marnham's conceded a free kick with that foul there on Kirsty Hansen, and it'll be a free kick to Manchester United. Looked like Nikita Paris had got away from Hannah Blundell there down this near side, but the Man United defender did well actually. She took a bit of a risk though. Miedema almost pinched the ball off her, but in the end, Man United did get away with that. Terry says they're very generous. 4 out of 10 for me. Too much whinging. No, it wasn't. It was good. It was good. Kim Little now in the ball in midfield for Arsenal goes back to Jem Beattie. That's a long ball up the line, looking for the run of Jordan Nobbs, but the Manchester United defenders there with a back pass. Torres Dottir plays it back to goalkeeper there. Took a little bit of time though. She did get away with it. Now Hannah Blundell can come forward down this near side for Manchester United. This is a good break. Leah Galton now coming forward for the visitors. Can they get an opportunity? No, they can't. Wasn't a good ball into Katie Zellum, and Jem Beattie is able to clear that away. It's gone out for a throw though to Manchester United, not about 10 yards inside the Arsenal half on this near side. But that was a dangerous attack from Manchester United. They've started this game pretty well actually. They really have. They've had one or two little opportunities there. Arsenal haven't really got going yet. There's that one opportunity from Frida Marnham from distance that didn't really trouble the goalkeeper, and a corner which we took quickly and didn't really make the most of. But Man United are looking, settling down into this game quite well. But now Arsenal can come forward. Jordan Nobbs now bursting through the midfield. That's a good run outside of there for Beth Mead. She cuts back inside, but she maybe really kind of telegraphed that a little bit. It was good defending from Manchester United, but maybe Beth Mead didn't make the most of that. and they've defended pretty well in these opening stages, Manchester United. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward again down this near side, Nikita Paris. Again, battling with Blundell, and again, Blundell comes out on top. There was a nice ball inside, but Arsenal pick it up again with Noel Moritz, and she plays it back to Schneiderbeck, and now to Jem Beattie. Gives it back to Schneiderbeck, and she plays it back to the goalkeeper, Zinsberger. Shane in the chat there says, what is needed to get the women's game bigger? Is it TV money? Is there professional academies in most clubs? Yeah, I mean, most clubs have got academies. I don't know how professional they are. Arsenal coming forward now. Katie McKay plays the ball across the box. Oh, Viv Miedemar was there. Stretched for that inside the 6-yard box. Any touch, and surely that would have been a goal, but she couldn't get on the end of it. A lovely ball across that was from Katie McKay. Good play from Beth Mead. Put Katie McKay, which had a little bit of space, rolled the ball across the 6-yard box. Beth Mead slid in. Viv Miedemar slid in. She couldn't quite get a touch on the ball. She maybe just caught the Manchester United goalkeeper there. That was almost a chance there. 10 minutes play for Arsenal to get the lead. A lovely ball that was from Katie McKay. This sort of ball the forwards love, don't they? And Viv Miedemar was there. She just couldn't quite stretch enough to get a touch on it. And it has gone behind for a goal kick to Manchester United. That was much better from Arsenal. Won the ball early over on that far side. Beth Mead found Katie McKay with a little bit of space. Beautiful ball across. And Viv just couldn't quite get the touch needed. I mean, what's needed to make the women's ground go? Well, I think that it is growing now, isn't it? The last couple of years in particular, this new Sky TV deal is going to be massive. The money coming in should help the game to grow. And yeah, I mean, the academies need work, need money, investment. Of course they do. And I'm sure that's what they'll get. I mean, Arsenal have got a good academy. A lot of the players in the Arsenal squad, first team squad, have come through the academy, haven't they? You know, players like Woober, Moy, Leah Williamson, of course. Taya Goldie's on the bench tonight. Ellie Head as well, all academy players. So Arsenal's academy is doing well. Man United now coming forward with Hannah Blundell. That's a good ball inside to Katie Zellen from about 25 yards. A shot straight at Zinsberger. Comfortable for the Arsenal goalkeeper. Again, Manchester United looking good when they attack. Play with a lot of confidence. Of course, they're doing well, aren't they, in recent games? Andy says there, we look better very early in this game. Yeah, we look better than we have done. We've been shaky, haven't we, for a while? But Man United are playing well as well. It's a good game, actually. It's pretty end-to-end at the minute. Both teams looking dangerous when they come forward, as Manchester United are now down this near side. But Moritz does well, takes the ball there off of Martha Thomas. And Arsenal can try and build from the back. Good play that from Kim Little back to goalkeeper Zinsberger. She plays it out to the far side to Jem Beattie. Plays it on to Katie McKay. This is good play from Arsenal. Good pressure that was from Manchester United, actually, as well. Over on that far side from Kirsty Hansen. Don't know if it's a free kick for a foul on Katie McKay or not. But anyway, it's certainly going to be Arsenal's ball, whether it's a throw or a free kick. Jonas is having a word with a fourth official there, maybe making his feelings clear about that. I think it is going to be a throw to Arsenal, which Katie McKay takes long up the line. It's Torres-Dottir with a header, but not very far. Beth Mead plays it on, but it's going to roll through to Millie Turner. Plenty of time for the Manchester United defender. And she just plays it square out to Manny, and that's a long ball forward up this far side, looking for the run of Hansen, but Katie McKay's come across there, tidies it up well, gets past the Manchester United player and plays the ball forward to Jordan Nobbs. That's a bit of a loose ball back to Kim Little, but Kim Little does well. And Jem Beattie now will try and play it up line. Again, it's a poor clearance actually from Arsenal. Katie Zellum now picks it up for Manchester United. Torres-Dottir gives it back to her captain, Katie Zellum. This is good play for Manchester United down the far side. Kirsty Hansen, but Kim Little comes across there. Strong defending from the Arsenal captain. And that's gone out for a goal kick to Arsenal. Kirsty Hansen's gone down there. It wasn't a foul. She just tried to get round Kim Little, and Kim Little was much too strong for her. And in fact, it may even be a free kick to Arsenal, actually, down over in that corner. And Kirsty Hansen is still down, not quite get back to her feet yet. Of course, her and Kim Little know each other well, don't they, from the Scotland days. And Martha Thomas as well, who comes across now to help her teammate. So that is what's going on there. The Truth Sets Freeze in the chat. He says, big up, what commentator? No, thanks, mate, for watching. Of course, we know you're a Tottenham fan, but we will let you off because you're a big fan of the channel, and that's nice. And he says there, you're much better than the people who are paid for it on TV. Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate the comments. Tony says, great commentary. No, thanks very much. Let's hope that, if people enjoy it, then please give it a like and subscribe. There'll be another Watchalong tomorrow night, of course, Arsenal against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup semi-final. That is going to be epic as well. So please join me for that. I'll be going live at 7:30 tomorrow. That's a 7:45 kickoff for that game. That's going to be a good game as well. But let's hope that it's going to be two good cup results for Arsenal this week. It is still 0-0 here at Meadow Park. Almost 15 minutes played. Not many chances yet. Kirsty Hansen's just getting some treatment on the pitch. Looked like she was doing a little dance there, but she was just jumping up and down to test her injury. I don't know whether she had a pre-existing injury before. She's kind of hobbling off to the side of the pitch now. I'm not sure whether she's going to be going off or whether she's just going to get a bit more treatment and come back on. We'll have to wait and see. But she's got a little bit of a problem there, Kirsty Hansen, for Manchester United. And she's just getting a drink on the touchline. I think she's going to come back on very shortly. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on that one. But it is a free kick to Arsenal in this far corner, which Jem Beattie standing over. Vicky Schneiderbeck standing over to take. And Arsenal looking to try to get some possession. It was Jem Beattie took that free kick, finds Kim Little. And now it is with Vicky Schneiderbeck. They've both got the same hair in a bun. So they're, same similar colour hair. They look quite similar, actually. And my eyesight's not as good as it was. But anyway, Zinsberg has now got the ball. I know who she is because she's wearing all green, the goalkeeper. She does find Vicky Schneiderbeck and then gets it back. Manu Zinsberg, and now she plays it out to Jem Beattie over on that far side. The two central defenders are very far apart, actually, which could lead to problems later. But anyway, I'll go forward now. Jordan Nobbs, that's a great ball up that far side to Katie McCabe. Viv Miedema's in the middle again. That's a lovely ball to the near post. Miedema comes to Paris. Oh, she completely missed her kick. Nikita Paris at the far post. I think she wasn't expecting it to reach her, if we're totally honest. I think Viv Miedema was a favourite to get that at the near post. She couldn't quite get a touch on it, and it fell to Nikita Paris at the far post, but she just swung her foot at it. Couldn't get any contact. And that's another opportunity gone begging. But again, that's good play from Arsenal down that far side. Again, it was Katie McCabe with the ball into the box. Dangerous cross that was. A really dangerous ball. Again, Viv Miedema couldn't quite get a connection on it. And I say neither could Paris at the far post. Anyway, good run this from Jem Beattie coming forward. That's a good ball into Jordan Nobbs. But that was a poor pass. It's got out for a throw to Manchester United. But that really was a chance there for Arsenal to take the lead in this game. We have now played 16 and a half minutes. That's probably the best chance of the game so far. Great ball from Katie McCabe across the 6-yard box. Neither Viv Miedema or Nikita Paris. Nikita Paris was probably the better chance at the far post. She just couldn't quite sort her feet out. I think it came to her a little bit quickly. She wasn't expecting it, and the chance has gone begging. But Arsenal coming forward again, looking for this goal. The first goal in this game could be really important for Arsenal. Frida Marnham does well there in midfield, finds Kim Little. She plays it square to Jem Beattie over on the far side. That's a good ball in the middle to Miedema, but Miedema couldn't quite get it under control, unusually for her. And Man United again have got possession with Millie Turner. She goes back to the goalkeeper, Bagelli there, who kicks it up this near side towards Torres Dottir, but it bounces off the Manchester United defender. It's gone out for a throw to Arsenal again over on that far side. There's been a lot of throws actually to Arsenal over that side. Katie McCabe again with it, goes long up the line, looking for Jordan Nobbs, and Beth Mead was trying to get in there as well, but Man United do manage to scramble that ball away, but again it's gone out over on that far side for another throw to Arsenal. 17 and a half minutes played, Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0. Arsenal was starting to get on top now. It was quite an even first sort of 15 minutes or so. There were one or two half chances at both ends, but Arsenal now have started to settle into this game, starting to get on top, and are looking much more likely to get the first goal. As I say, I think it's going to be really crucial in this game. Football is about confidence, isn't it? Man United are playing well at the minute, winning games. Arsenal haven't been playing too well. Haven't played that many games actually lately. So Man United maybe are looking a little bit sharper than they were early on, but Arsenal now getting back into this game. But that was a ball there from Maritz. He was looking for the run of Nikita Paris, but the ball was overhit and it's gone through to goalkeeper Sophie Bagelli, and she's just going to slow the play down. Let Manchester United regroup. Arsenal had a good 2 or 3 minute spell there. Almost got the goal, of course, Nikita Paris. It's not quite happening for in front of goal for Arsenal, is it, since she's joined? She hasn't actually scored in the WSL yet, surprisingly. She's got 3 or 4 goals in the cup competitions, but she hasn't quite managed a league goal yet. And, she didn't finish that one off either there. This is, of course, Arsenal's first game in the Continental Cup this year. We got a bye to the quarter-final, of course, because of the Champions League. We didn't have to play in the group stage. So it's a good opportunity for us to to make the most of that now, get into the semi-final and hopefully go beyond that. But we'll see. Katie McCabe now over on that far side. Good ball into Viv Miedemar. McCabe was fouled, but she got up and won the ball. In fact, the referee has given a free kick now, which Katie McCabe is going to take herself. Looked like she was going to carry on, actually. She got back up again with the ball, but the referee decided there was no real advantage. And Katie McCabe takes the free kick, plays it back to Jem Beattie, and then she goes back to Manu Zinsberger. She had an option there, Snyder Beck, instead she goes back to Jem Beattie instead over on that far side. Ball over the top there from Jem Beattie. That's a good ball, actually. He's looking for Miedemar out on that far side for Arsenal. Miedemar cuts inside, looking to get in a penalty. Good defending from Torres Dottir that time. And Man United do clear the ball away, but only as far as Kim Little and then Vicky Schneider. But good to see her back in the team, actually. She's had a lot of injury problems, hasn't she? And she tidies out there, and now she's got the ball again. The Austrian, of course, there's a new Austrian joined us this week as well, isn't there? So there's now three Austrians in the squad. And that's going to be good to, they've got fellow people from their own country there to help them settle in as well. This is a good ball up to this near side to Noel Moritz. That's a good ball inside to Viv Miedemar. She plays it off to Nikita Paris. This is nice play from Arsenal down this near side, but that's a poor ball again from Moritz. Gives it away. Manchester United can come forward again. It was Blundell, Ella Toon, who's not really been involved that much in these early stages. Ella Toon, but she has won a free kick there on this near side. The Manchester United forward, of course, been playing well for the Lionesses this season, hasn't she, Ella Toon? Anyway, Man United now in possession again. It's Mannion. Plays it square again to Millie Turner. Man United trying to play it out from the back, build an attack. Mannion again. Plays it out to that far side, but it's cut out well there by Katie McCabe. Can she get forward down that far side? She can. Plays the ball inside to Jordan Nobbs. On to Beth Mead. Viv Miedemar's in the box. It's come across again. Viv stopped her run. And in the end, Man United have kicked it out for a corner to Arsenal on that far side. I think it was Hayley Ladd came across there with the clearance. We're almost at the midway point of this first half. It is Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0 still. But Arsenal are starting to get on top now. It is our second corner. Again, it's over on that far side. Beth Mead is going to take this corner. It is quite windy at Boreham Wood tonight. You can see the corner flag blowing. Kim Little now, that short free kick into Katie McCabe inside a penalty. Oh, she was blocked off there, was she? Referee says no penalty. I think the defender really just stood her ground, actually. I think it was Mannion and Katie McCabe just ran into her. Of course, we did get a penalty when we played Manchester United away in the WSL back in November. Important victory that was, a 2-0 win that was for Arsenal. That second goal from Katie McCabe was actually given away by Mannion. I think it was on Katie McCabe, and there was a similar incident there. But I think Mannion just stood her ground and Katie McCabe basically ran into her. I don't think that was a penalty. And the referee didn't give it anyway. Now it's a throw to Arsenal over on the far side again. Katie McCabe with it, plays it into Viv Miedemar. She knocks it down to Jordan Nobbs. That's a poor ball, actually. Leah Gorton can now come forward for Manchester United. This is a dangerous attack. It's Thomas about 25 yards out. Plays the ball out to that far side to Ella Toon inside the 6-yard box across the goal. No one can get a touch for Manchester United. It's gone all the way across the 6-yard box. In fact, it must have been a touch off a defender. It has gone out for a corner. Ella Toon with a chance there. It was a good play that was from Manchester United. It was a mistake from Arsenal initially. It was good play from Thomas. Toon got clear down at that far side. Ball across the box. Did Manu Zinsberger actually get a foot on that? And it's gone behind for a corner. That's the first real threat there from Manchester United. It's going to be a corner to them on this near side, but that was a heart in the mouth moment there for Arsenal. The defence got opened up far too easily there. You can see the weakness that we've got, and we just need to improve that side of our game, and hopefully the new signings will help us do that. But it is a corner to Manchester United over on that near side. It's in towards the near post. It's headed out by Beth Mead, and now maybe Arsenal can launch a counter-attack. Nikita Paris, that wasn't a great ball, actually. Beth Mead tried to win it back, but again, it's just fallen to Manchester United, and they're keeping the ball in play. Again, it's Ella Toon down this near side this time. Good defending that was there from Noel Moritz, and that's a good ball actually to Beth Mead down this near side. Now Arsenal can make to Beth Mead. Yeah, it is down this near side. She's held up though by Manchester United. Played it back into midfield to Frida Marnham, and then she plays it out to Jem Beattie. And Tom's in the chat there, he says, missed the first 20 minutes, bloody smart TVs. He says, evening, Rich, how you doing, Tom? Yeah, no, it's been a good game, actually. Both teams are playing pretty well. Arsenal were just starting to get on top, and then Man United had that big chance. So we need to be switched on. I didn't like the way we got opened up there, actually. Bashir's in the chat there. He says, "Hi, bro. Happy New Year. Wish you the best for New Year." And same to you, mate, as well. Yeah, Happy New Year to you. Obviously, not been many Arsenal women games this year. It's only the second one. And Andy says, "Christ, that was close." It was close. Yeah, almost a goal for Manchester United. Well, that's a poor clearance there from the Man United goalkeeper. Falls to Beth Mead just inside the area. Beth Mead shot across the goal. It's going to go wide of that far post. Looks a bit frustrated there, Beth Mead. It was a poor clearance actually there from Baghetti. Arsenal almost gifted an opportunity. It was a poor clearance by the goalkeeper, well controlled by Beth Mead on the edge of the penalty area. She just got it down onto her right foot, but dragged the shot across the goal. Regina was in the chat there. How you doing, Regina? Thanks for tuning in. And we've got a Man United fan. Come on, United women. Well, we're hoping not, but thanks for tuning in. And, we do wish you the best, just not for this particular game, because obviously we want to win. But thanks for tuning in. Anyway, it's a goal kick to Manchester United following that shot there from Beth Mead. So first real shot at goal, actually, you could say, I suppose, that freed the mind of mine. Again, it's a poor clearance from the goalkeeper. It's gone out for a throw to Arsenal, going over on that far side, which Katie McKay is going to take. She's probably taken more throw-ins in this first 25 minutes than she's actually kicked the ball. But anyway, it's another throw looking for Nikita Paz, who seems to have switched wings actually over to that far side. Her and Beth Mead seem to have switched. And now is Beth Mead on the near side now, just on the edge of the penalty. She cuts inside. Can she get a shot away? No, she plays it across the box instead. Maybe a shot might have been a better option that time. She was looking for Viv Miedemar, but Man United do manage to scramble that away. Katie McCabe then plays it to Jordan Nobbs. That's a cross in towards the edge of the penalty area. It's a Man United head gets there. And then Leah Gorton again for United manages to complete the clearance, but only as far as Noel Moritz. Leah Gorton wins it back there. Strong challenge. He finds Ella Toon. And Thomas now plays the ball over on that far side, looking for the run of Kirsty Hansen, but he's going to run through to Zinsberger. And Arsenal can pick up possession again. 26 minutes played here at Boreham Wood. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0, quarter-final of the Continental Cup. Vicky Schneiderbeck for Arsenal plays the ball up this near side. Beth Mead first to head it back inside, looking for Nikita Paz, who's actually playing quite central now. Oh, and again, the goalkeeper was put under pressure there from Viv Miedemar, but she managed to get away with that. And Manchester United can come forward down that far side with Torres Dottir, the Norwegian, but her long ball is only picked up by Jem Beattie. And now Kim Little does well over on that far side for Arsenal, striding forward. She hasn't scored for a while, Kim Little, but that's a good ball that to Nikita Paris. But she's just pushed off the ball there by Torres Dottir, who's accusing her of diving, is she? But she does give her a hand up again. It's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United. Probably not the best ball, actually, from Kim Little on that particular occasion. She didn't really give Nikita much chance to get there. And it was good defending, actually, by the Norwegian Torres Dottir. And it is going to be a goal kick to Manchester United, which goalkeeper Baghetti is going to take. Some of her clearances recently haven't been that great. She plays this one short instead to Mannion. Long ball, that's not a very good ball, only to Kim Little. She plays it out to that far side to Katie McCabe, who's had a big influence in these early stages. Some great crosses into the box. Viv Miedemar again loses out. She doesn't look quite on her game yet, does she, Viv, in this game? But anyway, United can now come forward again on the counter-attack with Thomas. The ball there inside, well defended that was from Vicky Schneiderbeck. Otherwise, it looked as though Ella Toon might have been in again. She did come close for Manchester United a little while ago. Also linking well with Thomas on that occasion, but Man United again coming forward. Ella Toon again in a dangerous position, cuts inside from that far side. That's a good ball in to Zellem. That's a good ball out to the far side to Kirsty Hansen inside the Arsenal penalty area. Good tackle from Jordan Nobbs, and then Arsenal can complete the clearance. But Nikita Paris is robbed of the ball. Actually, it comes to Katie Zellem again. This is pressure from Manchester United. Nice little ball inside there from Ella Toon, but Arsenal still can't get it clear. It comes to Blundell on the edge of the penalty area. She's held up briefly, but may not keep in possession. The ball was played in there. Good defensive clearance that was in the end from, I think it was Schneiderbeck got the clearance, but still Arsenal can't really clear it. Blundell now coming forward for Manchester United. Very advanced position for the fullback. And now Arsenal can clear it away. Viv Miedemar flicks that on, looking for the run of Beth Mead down this near side, but is well tidied up there by Millie Turner. And the ball's gone back to the Manchester United goalkeeper. And that was some good pressure, actually, from Manchester United. Arsenal having to defend solidly there, and luckily we were solid as well. A couple of good blocks there from Schneiderbeck on her return to the starting lineup. But Man United again have got possession on this near side with Hannah Blundell. Tom says there, Matt not making an appearance. No, I'm not sure where Matt is actually. I'm sure he'll be around somewhere. He'll probably pop in the chat, won't he? But again, that's a poor clearance from Jem Beattie. Manchester United coming forward again inside the penalty area. Shot comes in from, that was Kirsty Hansen on the edge of the box. Excuse me. Lacked power, that shot there. But again, it's mistakes by Arsenal at the back. Kirsty Hansen did well. The ball came back to her there off Thomas. But a shot from the edge of the box went straight to Zinsberger. She had a better option actually just outside her with Leah Galton, but she went for the shot. And in the end, it was a comfortable save from Zinsberger. But this is a very, very even game. We had a good spell, but this is now a good spell from United. But Arsenal do get the ball clear down this near side, but we haven't managed to create too many opportunities. Now Blundell coming forward again, but she's overrun that. Kim Little picks it up in midfield, as she tends to do quite a lot. She does well there. Kim Little actually finds Frida Marnham, and Arsenal can just slow it down a little bit. We've been a little bit shaky for the last 5 minutes or so. Rajendra says that our defence is not tracking the runners. No, we've been pretty poor defensively so far. I think Vicky Schneiderbeck's playing pretty well, though, to be fair. Jem Beattie's looking a bit shaky, a little bit off the pace. She's got the ball again, though, Jem Beattie. You do feel as though it's probably going to be her that may well be losing her place in the team with these new signings that's come in. Looking forward to seeing how Rafael Souza does. Anyway, Beth Mead now down this near side. Good defending again from Hannah Blundell. She had a good game, actually, for Man United, both defensively and coming forward as well. She's playing well. I say a former Chelsea player. Arsenal now have an attack down this near side. Frida Marnham now. Oh, she overran that. She had the defender in front of her. Hayley Ladd couldn't get round the outside. It has gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United. And we've played 31 minutes now here at Meadow Park. It is Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0. Very, very even this game. Not much in it at all. Not many chances. The best chance has probably been Manchester United. That one from Ella Toon, which produced a good save by Manu Zinsberger with her legs. And that's probably been the best chance. Arsenal had one or two half moments, really, where not quite managed to get on the end of some crosses from Katie McCabe. But other than that, it's been very, very even this game. Two good sides playing well. And I do think the first goal could be really, really crucial in this game. I think if Arsenal can get it, I'd expect us to go on and win this game. But if Man United do, it's going to be very hard. But Arsenal won the ball back really high at the pitch. Jordan Nods with a shot. In fact, the referee has given a free kick to Manchester United. The whistle had already gone. I think Jordan Nods may well have put that in the net. The camera didn't pan it, so we won't find out, actually. But there is an injury again to Kirsty Hansen. I do feel as though her night may well not be lasting much longer. It's the second time she's gone down in this opening 32 minutes, and I think that's her night is over, unfortunately, for Kirsty Hansen. I think she's going to have to go off now. So it's the second time she's gone down. Looks like a similar injury. Is it a long-standing injury that she's had? I'm not sure. She's back on her feet again. Oh, she's gone back down again. No, I don't think she's going to be able to see out the rest of this game. I think that might be her night over. Tom says there, not seen him for a while, thinking about it. Well, he was on our show on Friday. He's been in a chat as well, our group that we've got for the Arsenal Women's Show. He's been in there, so he's around. It's just probably he's probably just enjoying the game, isn't he? But I'm thinking Kirsty Hansen may well be soon departing. We'll see who they're going to make the substitution for. Elisa Russo, of course, is on the bench. You'd expect it may well be her that comes on. Similar kind of position that she plays. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was Alicia Russo comes on. Good player, of course, as we know. Recently got in the England team as well. But we've got this break in play at the moment while Hansen's getting some treatment. And I say she may well not be able to continue, but we'll see what happens there. She's just coming off the pitch again, having got treatment. She's still not moving particularly freely. In fact, I think she is going straight off down into the changes. I think that's her night gone. So Man United are making a substitution. and in fact it is Ivana Fuso that's coming on. Surprisingly, I thought it was going to be Russo, but it's not. It is instead the Brazilian. Of course, Arsenal have recently signed a Brazilian as well. She looks cold, and it's not surprising. It is slightly more cold in Hertfordshire this evening. I'm sure it is in Rio. Anyway, Tom says, I see Tobin Heath is on the bench. That's good to see. No, it is, yeah. And Leah Williamson as well, which is even better. So, yeah, good news all round for Arsenal, actually. It's been a good week, hasn't it? But we need to complete the week by winning this game and then, of course, winning at the weekend as well. But Man United are certainly giving us a game here tonight, aren't they? It's been tough. It's been a tough first 34 minutes. And it is 0-0. Zinsberger now with the ball for Arsenal. Rolls it out to Jem Beattie over on that far side. She gets it back. Zinsberger on a penalty spot. Plays it to this near side to Vicky Schneider, but then gets it back again. Zinsberger. This is how Arsenal like to play it out from the back, don't they? Jem Beattie now can stride forward down on that far side. She plays it out to the touchline to Katie McKay. That's a good ball up the line to Jordan Nobbs, who's got in behind the fullback, but in fact she's offside. The offside flag is up. But that was good play from Arsenal, though, actually. So that was, but unfortunately she was offside. We've got Becca Diaz in the chat there, says, where are you guys watching? I'm in the States. We're in the I'm in the United Kingdom. I think most people in the chat are in the United Kingdom, actually. But anyway, yeah, it's good for you tuning in the States. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, please give it a like and consider subscribing as well. We do like to cover the Arsenal women on this channel. We love the Arsenal women, and they're doing well. Although it's a tough night so far against a very, very good Manchester United side. Andy says, he's in Sweden. Oh, you're in Sweden, are you? Good to see you in Sweden. Obviously, you'll be excited by the signing of Stina then, won't you? Who's also, of course, from Sweden, along with Jonas as well. An Arsenal front line. This is good play, though, by Beth Mead over on that far side. She's done really well. She needs a little bit of support there. She cuts inside. Beth Mead tries a shot from distance. It hits a Manchester United defender. It's going to fall to Noel Moritz on this near side. Now Nikita Paris. And again, is it handball? Is it, or is it an offside? The referee's blown for something anyway. And it is going to be a free kick to mention. I think it was an offside against Nikita Paris. She must have just come back from an offside position. And it is going to be a free kick to Manchester United, which they've taken quickly with Millie Turner. And she plays it square to Mannion. Man United have looked pretty solid at the back, and they've looked a threat going forward as well. It's a good performance, and they're a good team. And of course, we do have to play them again here in the WSL in a few weeks' time as well. So that's going to be another tough game. There's a lot of tough games coming up, actually, isn't there, in these next few weeks? We've got to play Man City away, of course, on Sunday. We've got Chelsea to come in February, Manchester United at home as well. Some really big games, important games. And that's even before we get into the Champions League again. Ball played up the line over on that far side to Jordan Nobbs. She's done well. Jordan Nobbs plays it to Frida Minor on the edge of the box in towards the near post. Too close to the goalkeeper. And it was comfortable there. We've got a comment there again from Queenar that says Indonesia. Thanks for tuning in from Indonesia. All over the world tonight, aren't we? All continents of the world covered, which is good. So thanks to all you guys for watching. Tom says, when we have the ball, we're doing well, not giving it away like against Birmingham. Yeah, the sunny UK Reading. Yeah, well, it's not really sunny, is it? Because it's night time. But yeah, it's quite chilly actually in the UK. We are in the middle of winter, of course, so it's not surprising, is it? And Tony says there, Spurs are losing 1-0. That's a shame, isn't it? What a great shame that is. But anyway, a long way to go, I guess, still. But anyway, it's nice that they're losing, and we'll enjoy that for the time being. But anyway, it's a throw on this near side to Arsenal, just inside the Arsenal half, which the camera angle here is not very good on the roof. You can't really see the ball, and it's right on that touchline. But anyway, we took the throw now, which Noah Moritz would have took, I would assume. The ball's now with Jem Beattie. She plays it out to that far side to Katie McCabe. You can see why Arsenal want a left-footed centre-back. Jem Beattie's playing on the left of the two with her right foot, so she's got to turn out to play the ball out to the near side. And I'm sure that Rafael Souza, when she comes into the team, will see a smoother transition over on that side. And I think that's one area I like to see a left-footed centre-back. You can see it with the men, obviously, with Gabriel and Ben White, a left foot and a right foot. I do think it works well. And I think that's what we've maybe needed at the back. And we've got that now when Sousa comes in. Hopefully she may be able to play at the weekend. We'll see. But that will be certainly what we've needed there. Anyway, Viv Miedemar picks the ball up in midfield and plays the ball back to Vicky Schneiderbeck. Didn't really have a lot of options forward, so she goes back instead to goalkeeper Zinsberger, country person, of course, a country woman from Austria. And now she finds Jem Beattie, plays it back to Vicky Schneiderbeck. That's a long ball up this near side, looking for the run of Nikita Paz, but that ball should run all the way through, and it's going to go out for a goal kick to Arsenal. We've lost our way a little bit in this first half. We had a slightly slowish start. We then got on top for 10 or 15 minutes, and now we've lost our way a little bit. In fact, the game's lost its way a little bit. There's a few Manchester United fans there behind the goal in which Arsenal are attacking in the first half. One guy there just with a t-shirt on and no jacket, so fair play to him, because it is a cold night in Hertfordshire. So he's done well to brave the elements there in a t-shirt. So well, fair play, mate. I hope you don't get a cold on the back of it. You know, Hannah Blundell again coming forward. She's overrun that again. Well picked up by Jordan Nobbs now. Nikita Parrish. She's got a runner outside her. Instead, she goes back to Vicky Schneiderbeck. Maybe the momentum's come out of that attack a little bit, which has been the story of this last 10 minutes of this first half. We have played 40 minutes, so we're 5 minutes away from half time. Katie McCabe there. Jordan Nobbs, who's been everywhere actually. She's shown a lot of energy in this first half. Jordan Nobbs shown a lot of quality as well. She's playing well. She probably feels she's not maybe had enough minutes this season, but she's certainly in the team and playing well tonight. Now, number it's down this near side. Can she kick that in? No, she can't. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United, just underneath the roof here, which means we can't really see what's going on. But anyway, the throw-in is about to be taken by Hannah Blundell, I think it is, on this near side. And she goes up the line. It's flicked on by Leah Galton. And again, the cameraman can't keep up with it. In fact, it's really poor camera work from the cameraman on the FA player tonight. Really, really poor. But anyway, and Becca says there, Heath in the second half. Am I right? Well, I wouldn't be surprised that we need a little bit of freshening up. I'd like to see Stina on as well, actually, in the second half. But yeah, it'd be nice to see Tobin, wouldn't it, coming on? And we'll see. We need some sort of spark going forward. Anyway, Jordan Nobbs now says he's having a good game in midfield, driving forward again, looking to create something. But again, she's held up well by Manchester United. That was a sub there, Fuso, who did well. And it had gone out for a throw to Manchester United over on that far side. And again, an Arsenal attack doesn't really get going, but good play again from Jordan Nobbs. She's certainly driving us forward at every opportunity. Well, that was a rather loose clearance that was from Hayley Ladd, but it's gone back. And Man United do keep possession now with Millie Turner. She's got a little bit of time. She finds Mannion looking to maybe hit a long ball up that far side. She does. It's just touched on there by the substitute, Fuso, but it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal again over on that far side, which Katie McCabe is going to come across to take. So she must have took more throws in this first half than she's probably done in any game this season. That's another long throw up the line. Torres Dottir with the head of it, doesn't go very far. But Zellum does pick it up for Manchester United. That's a long ball played forward, but Vicky Schneiderbeck's underneath it. A good header from her. Finds Beth Mead over on that far side. That's nice feet from her. She finds Frida Marnham and gets it back. In fact, it comes to Jordan Nobbs. Now she finds it's an opportunity for Arsenal to get this first goal. Beth Mead inside the penalty, plays it across the box, comes back to off the defender Mannion. Oh, and she couldn't quite get a shot over. She managed to play it across again to Moritz, but again, Manchester United clear it away. And now they've got an opportunity to maybe break away. This is good play actually there from Ella Toon, but she's held up there by Kim Little. That's really good play actually. Now Nikita Parrish picks the ball up and she's fouled there by Toon. Maybe showing a little bit of frustration as well. Andy says there, yes, we'd love to see Tobin start in the second half and the new signings and Leah later on. Yeah, I'd like to see the new guys come on. The two new signings that are on the bench, of course, Vine Woffer, Laura Vine Woffer, of course, and Stina Blackstenius, of course, on the bench as well, alongside Leah Williamson and Tobin Heath as well. So we've got a strong bench tonight. But let's hope the girls in the start 11 that are doing a job out on the pitch at the moment can produce a goal here before half time. We've got a free kick on this near side. It's about 5 or 6 yards in from this near touchline. It's going to be Katie McCabe to swing this in with her left foot. There's a lot of the Arsenal players are lined up on the edge of the penalty area. What's the delivery like? It's generally good from Katie McCabe. It's flat towards the near post. Oh, it's put Man United defender under pressure. It was gone out there. It was actually Hayley Ladd again who slices the clearance a little bit. Arsenal are going to get a corner now on this near side. We are now into the last minute of the first half. There'll be a bit of stoppage time. There has been one or two little injuries, hasn't there? And of course, Kirsty Hansen's had to go off. So there is going to be a bit of stoppage time. We are in the last minute now. Can Arsenal get a goal before the break? Really give us a boost going into half time. It is a corner on this near side. Again, it's going to be Katie McCabe to take it. In swinger with her left foot, whipping that into that near post. Let's see if we can get something from this. It is played in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, but it's a Man United header. Torres Dottier, it was who headed it away. Not very far though. Arsenal do pick up the ball again with Kim Little. She plays it back to Vicky Schneiderbeck, and then it goes all the way back to Zinsberger. That was from Arsenal's corner there. It's a good corner, actually, to the edge of the 6-yard box. A good defensive header from Torres Dottier for Manchester United. And now we are into the last 20 seconds of normal time at the end of this first half. There's probably going to be a minute or two, isn't there? Stoppage time added on. Let's see if Arsenal can get a late goal in this first half. It could change the whole complexion of this Continental Cup quarter-final. There hasn't been a lot in it, though, you have to say. It's been two good teams. But now Manchester United coming forward looking for the goal. Leah Galton, she's got a little bit of space on this near side. Just inside the penalty, plays it across the goal. Oh, didn't really get a touch on it there. Ella Toon didn't get enough contact on that. Otherwise, that would have been a great opportunity. The ball in the end cleared away and behind. I think it's going to be a Manchester United corner. It was Leah Galton down his left-hand side. She played the ball into Ella Toon. She didn't get anything on it at all. And in the end, Katie McCabe, it was at the far post, sliced the clearance behind for a corner. Manchester United are going to win this first half on top. It has been a very even first half. Chances at both ends, not clear chances, but there's been opportunities at both ends. And Man United are going to take this corner towards the near post. Header comes in from Torres Dottier again, the defender, Norwegian defender. She couldn't keep that down. It's gone over the top. We've played a minute actually of stoppage time at the end of this first half. I haven't seen how much stoppage time there's going to be. We're still playing on. We've played nearly 2 minutes. We played nearly 1 minute of stoppage time. It is a goal kick to Arsenal, which Zinsberger is going to take. And we have played a minute now of stoppage time at the end of the first half. It's just a matter of how much longer the referee is going to allow play to go on before half-time. Arsenal going to maybe end this half in possession down that far side. That's a foul pushing the back there from Torres Dottier on Katie McCabe. And he's going to be a free kick to Arsenal just in front of the Arsenal bench there on that far side. Katie McCabe it is who's going to take this free kick. It's a substitute. Faso there. Kicks the ball back to make sure that Katie McCabe goes back the required distance. Instead, it's a long ball from McCabe over the top looking for freedom. She tried to flick it on, and instead it's gone all the way through to goalkeeper Bagley. And it looks as though that's going to be that for the first half. It's been, very, very tight, even games and good football played from both teams. Not a lot of chances in it, but there's been one or two moments at both ends. But it looks as though it is going to finish goalless at half-time. In fact, there goes the half-time whistle. We've played 2 minutes of stoppage time. It is Arsenal women 0, Manchester United 0. A competitive first half. Some decent play from both teams at times. Arsenal, we're probably the better team in the opening 15 minutes or so. Had a couple of good opportunities to take the lead. Katie McCabe, a couple of good balls in from that left-hand side. The first one just couldn't get Viv couldn't quite get a touch on it as she slid in. And then soon after that, another cross from McCabe from the left there. Again, Miedemar couldn't get a touch. It did fall to the far post to Nikita Parrish, who maybe wasn't quite expecting it and couldn't get a touch on it either. But after that, Man United probably had the better chances, actually. Ella Toon had a good opportunity, which was well saved by the legs of Zinsberger. And then just before half-time, it was Toon again who had an opportunity. She didn't really get a hold of the shot, and Arsenal were able to clear it behind for a corner. So it's been pretty even. There's been chances at both ends, but it is goalless at the break. Arsenal women 0, Manchester United women 0. But I say it's a good game, some good football play from both teams, and it could go either way this cup tie. Let's be fair. Very difficult to pick a winner at this point. Nothing to choose between the two sides, and it is 0-0. I think the first goal, as I said, is going to be really crucial. Now, there is, of course, this game has to be decided tonight. There's no replay, so it could be extra time, could be penalty, so we could be in it for the long haul. We shall see. But it's been a decent first half of football, It's been, I say, Arsenal have had a good spell, Man United have had a good spell, chances at both ends, and let's see what happens. Andy says they agree. We need to come out better in the second half. Yeah, I just want to see us, we need to keep possession a little bit better, and we need to be a little bit more aggressive in our attacking play. We haven't really quite strung together enough decent passes at the moment. So, but I'm sure we'll be better in the second half. And we have got some exciting subs, of course, to come on, as we've spoken about. They're just showing now the action from the first half of one of the other ties tonight, West Ham against Brighton. And it looks as though West Ham may have taken the lead if they know it was a miss there. Of course, Lisa Evans plays for West Ham now, doesn't she? I don't know if she'll be allowed to play if we get to play West Ham in the competition. Anyway, West Ham are going well this season. They've only lost twice. And we'll see. They're just showing the highlights of this first half here against Brighton tonight. Looks like it's all West Ham from what they're showing so far. I don't know if West Ham are going to be able to get a goal on there. Cross comes in there. And header, it is a goal. West Ham have scored. Brighton they're a good team. They've had a bit of a poor run at the moment, now, aren't they? And you'd expect maybe West Ham would have been favourites to win this game, and I think they might have got a second goal of the day. Yeah, they have got a second goal. It's 2-0 to West Ham against Brighton. In fact, this must have been played earlier because they're now in the second half, and I think West Ham might have a penalty there, have they? No, it wasn't given as a penalty. We're in the second half of this game anyway. West Ham against Brighton. West Ham are playing well, actually. What we've seen in the highlights, obviously not a lot of highlights, but West Ham have certainly been the better team. And they nearly got a third goal there, header just wide. It's another decent ball into the box, actually. And Brighton don't clear it. A shot comes in again, but the Brighton goalkeeper saves it. It's all West Ham in this game. Let's have a look at the scores. Actually, this must have been one of the earlier games, because West Ham are playing Chelsea in the Continental Cup, which for some reason they've not been updating it. But anyway. So anyway, the other quarter-final ties, it's Man City against Bristol City. You'd imagine Man City will win that. Tottenham against Liverpool. You'd imagine Tottenham will probably win that. Liverpool are, of course, a championship team in the WSL, in the women's game, and West Ham at home to Chelsea, which is quite an interesting game, actually, isn't it? West Ham against Chelsea in the quarter-final. If West Ham could win that game, that would be good. Wouldn't it get Chelsea out? And then it's just really Manchester City that we have to worry about. Although I suppose Tottenham are a better team this year, aren't they? They did give us a good game at their ground, didn't they? Of course, earlier in the season. So yeah, it's exciting stuff, isn't it? And there's another West Ham goal there. This must have been the last round. West Ham beat Brighton 3-0. So I can't get an update on the scores from tonight's games actually yet. I don't know what's going on anyway. I'm sure it will become clear soon, and we'll be able to find out exactly what's going on. Apparently West Ham Chelsea's 1-1. West Ham have equalised apparently against Chelsea in one of the other quarterfinals tonight. That would be good, wouldn't it, if West Ham could go through? And it would open the competition up for us, wouldn't it? Chelsea did beat us in the last final that we played in this competition, if you remember, a couple of years ago, wasn't it? When we lost 2-1, as I said earlier. So anyway, that's for later on, isn't it? We need to get through. We need to get through our game first. Let's not get too excited about Chelsea getting knocked out. We haven't, we're not winning our game, are we? So we've got a lot of work to do, and we need to make sure that we do finish this game off and get a win. But it's been a really, really tight first half, hasn't it? There's been so little to choose between the sides. You can see, obviously, two good teams playing pretty well, both teams actually. Arsenal maybe lacked a little bit of bite in the final third, and that's where the problems have been for us. But I'm sure we'll get there. I'm sure we will create a few more opportunities in the second half, and hopefully get the breakthrough. Andy's in the chat there. He's got the scores there. City winning 2-1, Chelsea 1. Yeah, we know Chelsea's 1-1. So City are winning as well. So you'd expect City to go through, really, wouldn't you? I expect Tottenham will go through as well. But yeah, Chelsea, West Ham's in the balance. Obviously, our game's in the balance as well. So yeah, interesting stuff, without a shadow of a doubt, which is good to see. Let's hope for some good play from Arsenal in the second half. That's what we want to see, don't we? A little bit more, some better attacking play, I would say, from Arsenal is needed in the second half, isn't it? Just need to create a few more clear opportunities here. The Man United goalkeeper's had a fairly comfortable evening so far. Really, she hasn't been overly stretched, has she? She made a couple of strange clearances, but she hasn't quite managed to be really tested yet. So we need to improve our final ball, don't we? And let's hope we can in the second half and we can get the goal, and hopefully that will be set us on the way. But let's wait and see what happens in the second half, which is going to be about 5 minutes away from the second half. They just showed a few highlights from some of the earlier games in the competition. It's Sunderland against Liverpool at the moment, which actually went to penalties, which Liverpool must have won because, of course, they're playing Tottenham, aren't they, tonight in one of the other quarterfinals, which is good to see. So but yeah, we'll be back underway for the second half very, very shortly. And I say hopefully Arsenal can get the victory, play a little bit better. So we'll see what the second half brings us. It's going to be quite tense, I'm sure, as the night goes on. If there's no goals, it is going to be really tight. Oh, and Tom says there it's 0-0 Spurs Liverpool. Oh, well, that could be another surprise then. I mean, all four ties are in the balance, then, aren't they? 3 draws and Man City only winning 2-1. So it's quite exciting quarter-final night, isn't it, in the Continental Cup? Let's see if the second half's going to decide everything. We will see what happens there. But yeah, obviously we want to focus on Arsenal trying to get through, and hopefully we will. But it's not going to be easy because I thought Man United played well in that first half. They looked a really good team, and it is going to be tough. But anyway, let's hope we can do the job. We can get through and set us up nicely for a nice little semi-final in this competition. But we shall see what happens. Anyway, we will be getting ready for the second half very, very shortly, and let's hope that we can, play a bit better. I'm looking forward actually to seeing if some of the new signings, we've got 2 new signings on the bench. See if either of those 2 come on. See if Tobin Heath comes on. If Leah Williamson comes on. I suppose we have to see. We don't know how fit they are, do we? What we don't want is we don't want to rush Tobin or Leah back too early and risk them getting an injury and then having to miss more games. I'm sure they wouldn't be even on the bench if they wasn't fit enough to be playing. So we'll see. But I wouldn't expect Leah Williamson to come on until maybe the closing stages. Tobin Heath maybe more so a bit earlier in the game if we need a goal. And of course, Stinner as well may well come on. Stina, of course, if we need a goal, she's a good player to bring on to get a goal, isn't she? Fantastic player that she is, one of the greatest players in Europe, one of the greatest strikers in Europe. So looking forward to seeing her come on. They're just showing the previous round, Manchester United when they beat Everton. Highlights at the moment. But we'll be back with you very shortly for the second half, seeing if Arsenal can get the victory that we need. We don't really want another defeat, do we? Having lost 4 of our last 5 games, and of course we haven't actually scored a goal yet in 2022. The Arsenal women, having lost, of course, 2-0 to Birmingham, the only game that we've played so far this year. So the first goal that we scored tonight will be our first goal of the year. Let's hope it comes along very, very soon. But we've not really had too many opportunities at goal, have we, in that first half? I'll say the Man United goalkeeper, not their first choice goalkeeper either, Sophie Bagley, who's playing tonight. She's not really been overly stretched so far. So we need to be better in that final third, don't we? Let's hope that we can produce a little bit more in the second 45 minutes and get the goal and goals that we need to go through. I say it would be our first goal of the year, of the calendar year. Not scored, of course, since the 4-0 victory over Leicester, which actually, no, the Hoffenheim game after Leicester. I can't remember now. It's such a long time ago. We've had so many weeks without games, it's losing track of when the games were. But anyway, we haven't scored in 2022. We do know that. And we do need to improve that in the second half if we're going to get through this game without the need of penalties and all that kind of extra drama that we can do without. But anyway, we'll see, obviously, what happens in the second half, which will be coming up very soon, I'm sure. We'll have to see exactly. We've had, 15 minutes already at half-time, so I'm sure it won't be long now until we'll be back up and underway in the second half. So what's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Two very, very evenly matched teams, actually. And I think it goes to show, doesn't it, how the WSL, the gap's really closed, doesn't it? I mean, it may not have always been a good team, but, you know, the gap from the top to lower down the league now is it's a lot closer than it used to be. You know, there used to be a massive gap in there. You used to regularly get scores like 8-0 and 9-0 and stuff like that, didn't you? Whereas now that gap's closed, and even the weaker teams in the WSL were a lot better than they were. So we lost to Birmingham, didn't we, last time out? It just goes to show, really. And, you know, you can see now how little there is to choose between teams. And, you know, Man United are, third in the table. We're top. And you can see the quality of the players and the football on offer, and it's great to see. And that's, you know, it just goes to show, doesn't it, how the WSL, our women's football, is really, really starting to grow and improve the quality of the players, the quality of the coaching and everything else. It's great to see the improvements over the last few years. And yeah, let's hope that, you know, we're going to be a big part of that. We've always been, you know, a big part of women's football, haven't we? Arsenal were the most successful club in history of women's football in England, certainly, and the only English club, of course, to win the European Cup or the Champions League, however you want to call it. So, you know, we've got a really good, rich history in women's football, and, you know, this new kind of revolution, if you like, with the new TV deal and all these other things, and, you know, the fact it's growing so quickly, we need to be a big part of that, don't we? Because we've been a big part of history. We need to be a big part of the future as well. And certainly the way the season started, you know, we are top of the league. We're going well in the Champions League. We're in the quarter-final of the Conti Cup. Hopefully going to be in the semi-final later on tonight. And then, you know, we've got the FA Cup to come around again. We did reach the final, of course, last season. So, you know, we're certainly there at the minute, but it's that next level, isn't it? The game's going to improve in the next few years. You know, everybody's going to get stronger, and we need to get stronger if we're going to, you know, compete at the very top end of the game, which we want to continue to do. And the transfer window's been really positive in that aspect, hasn't it? You know, we've bought some good quality players, what we needed, the sort of players that we needed to buy, that sort of quality that we needed, and hopefully we can go on from here and push on and really become the force in women's football. I think Chelsea have maybe just slightly taken that crown from us slightly in the last couple of years, and we need to get it back. Anyway, the teams are now out for the second half. It's going to be Arsenal to kick off, attacking the goal to our left. The North stand at Boreham Wood. That's the terrace behind the goal with the roof, of course, for those who know the stadium. And Arsenal will be attacking that end in this second half. To our left, it's going to be Viv Miedemeier to take this centre. She didn't have a great first half, Viv Miedemeier, actually, did she? A little bit disappointing, I thought she was. But anyway, let's hope she improves in the second half. We know how dangerous she is. So she needs like one chance to get a goal. She didn't really have too many opportunities there. We are off and underway in the second half here at Boreham Wood. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0, quarter-final of the Continental Cup at Boreham Wood. And immediately Man United have won the ball back, actually, from Arsenal. But Viv Miedemeier picks it up in the centre circle. Oh, she tried to thread the ball through to Beth Mead on this near side. But it was good covering, actually, from Torres Dottir, who's played pretty well for Manchester United, actually. And the ball's gone through to goalkeeper Bagley. And Man United now trying to play it around at the back. Andy says there, the club is really showing their serious intent in these last two windows. We are in for something great. It certainly appears that way. We've made some really good signings, haven't we? Last summer as well, of course, you're right. We brought in a lot of players, didn't we? Frida Marnham, Nikita Paris, Manny with Botchu, of course, as well. Man United now coming forward. They have an opportunity at the far post. Good defending that full stretch there from Noel Moritz there. He's having a good season, actually, the Swiss right back for Arsenal. It was a dangerous ball there from Ella Toon across the 6-yard box from this near side. At full stretch there, Ritz has put it out. I think it's going to be a corner to Manchester United. In fact, it is a corner over on this near side for Manchester United. That was the first real opportunity of the second half. Man United, of course, attacking that end where their supporters are gathered. They've got maybe 20-yard supporters there behind a goal. Good effort for them coming all the way down from Manchester on a cold Wednesday night for this game. The corner played deep towards the far post. Oh, it's a good header again at the far post. Good defensive header. That was from Kim Little. It was Millie Turner trying to get on the end of that corner. I'm sure she'd like to score a goal tonight, having got an own goal at the very end of the ground, actually, in a league game last season. That important game for Arsenal, where we did manage to get the victory that day. Can we get the victory tonight as well and push us on towards another cup final, hopefully? But it's another corner to Manchester United. This time it's over on that far side. It's going to be Katie Zellum to take this corner for the visitors. They've started the second half on the front foot. Corner into the near post. Cleared away by Viv Miedemar. Has it already gone out? It's going to be another corner to Manchester United. So they've started the second half with 3 corners. We've only played just over 2 minutes. And it's been all Manchester United so far since the restart. Another corner over on that far side. Again, it's going to be Katie Zellum with the corner. The Manchester United captain is played into the edge of the 6-yard box. It's a header comes in from Millie Turner. Oh, hits the top of the crossbar. I think Manu Zinsberger did have that cover there, but it hit the top of the crossbar, that header from, was it Millie Turner? I think it was with a header. In fact, it was. It looped up and it dipped down and hit the top of the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick this time to Arsenal. But that was a little bit of pressure there from Manchester United, actually. And again, Arsenal giving the ball away in a dangerous area. It was Vicky Schneiderbeck there, put Kim Little under pressure, and Kim Little has ended up fouling Ella Toon just over on that far side, about 5 yards outside the penalty area. That was a poor ball that from Vicky Schneiderbeck. And this is again for Manchester United. Arsenal really are under pressure at the start of the second half. This hasn't been a good start at all. We haven't even got going yet since the break. This is a free kick over on that far side. It's about 5 yards outside the penalty area. Opportunity to whip this ball in towards the near post, possibly. We'll see. Again, it's going to be Katie Zellum with the set piece. It is in towards that near post. It's flicked on. Free header almost, actually, there from, I think that was, again, it was Millie Turner, was it? Or was it Leah Galton? It was a free header that from about 7-8 yards. Maybe they should have done better with that, Manchester United, but they didn't. And luckily, it's gone over the crossbar. And Arsenal have survived again. Not quite sure what this cameraman's doing, but anyway. Arsenal now trying to build an attack down this near side. The ball falls to Viv Miedemar. The referee, again, has given a free kick. What I've noticed, actually, in the WSL, it's mostly female referees, and they do have a tendency to let the game flow. We've got a male referee in this game. He's very keen to give a free kick very quickly, and he did there as well when Arsenal maybe could have had an advantage, and he's done that a couple of times for both teams, actually. It just goes to show maybe the difference in the men referee. Oh, Beth Mead's won the ball back well off Torres Dottir inside the penalty. Beth Mead, is this going to be the chance for Arsenal? Beth Mead tries to drill it across the goal. Good defending, actually, from Mannion. She maybe took too long to decide there, Beth Mead, what she was going to do. Maybe she should have just drove on and tried a shot. Instead, she tried to go around the outside and get a cross in. And in the end, Mannion came across. It is going to be a corner to Arsenal, though, on this near side, which Katie McKay may well come across to take, whipping it in with her left foot. In fact, it was taken quickly. It has found Viv Miedemar in a penalty. It wasn't the best corner, actually, but somehow Arsenal managed to get away with it. But that's a long clearance from Manchester United. It's going to run all the way through to Zinsberger for Arsenal. She plays it square to Jem Beattie. Put a little bit of pressure there, actually, from Manchester United, from Thomas. And it has gone out for a throw to Arsenal on this near side. Not been a great start to the second half from Arsenal, has to be said. We wasted that corner there, took it far too quickly, and didn't really create a chance. We've got another throw now on this near side again. And again, it's going to be Katie McKay, who's must be going for a record number of throw-ins in one game if this carries on. She's got the ball again on this near side, plays the ball in to Jordan Nobbs now to Beth Mead. She's been closed down quickly, actually, by Ella Toon, but she wins it back, Beth Mead, and then wins a free kick as well. Ella Toon isn't very happy about that decision, but I think it was the right decision. It definitely was a foul. And Arsenal have now got a free kick, this time on the near side. It's about 10 yards, 15 yards in from the near touchline, in line with roughly the penalty spot, I suppose it is, just right over on the on this near side. Beth Mead and Katie McCabe are both over this. Is this the opportunity that Arsenal need to get a breakthrough in this game? It's not been a great start to the first half. We played 6.5 minutes of the second half. It is still Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0, but Manchester United have been the better team at the start of the second half. But Arsenal now got an opportunity with this free kick. It is going to be Beth Mead to take it, whipping it in with her right foot. In fact, she does. Goes all the way across the edge at the end of the 6-yard box. It's headed over at the far post. I think it was Miedemar with the header. She couldn't quite get over the top of it, and it's gone over the top. But that's our first real opportunity of this second half there. Good free kick, actually, from Beth Mead to the far post. Good header from, well, it wasn't a good header. She got up well with Miedemar, but she couldn't direct the header down. It's gone over the top with a crossbar. But that's our first real opportunity of this second half. 52 minutes played. It is still 0-0. And maybe that'll give Arsenal a bit of a lift. Kim Little now in midfield. That's a good ball out to that far side too. Nikita Paris, can she keep it in? She can. Just does well, Nikita Paris, actually. She's held up briefly there by Hannah Blundell, who's defended well against her. And she has won the ball back, but it is going to be a throw to Arsenal over on the far side, which Noel Moritz is going to take for Arsenal. It is still 0-0. This tense battle at Meadow Park tonight. Nothing to choose between these two sides at all. Viv Miedemar now is forced back, actually. She goes all the way back to Vicky Schneiderbeck and then back to Zinsberg. Arsenal just keeping possession without really managing to threaten the Manchester United goal now. Katie McCabe plays the ball inside to Jordan Nobbs. Katie McCabe gets it back again right on this near touchline. She tried to play the ball inside, but again, it's good defending from Manchester United. They can now launch an attack of their own with Ella Toon. Good play, though, from Kim Little. Takes the ball off the young England forward. And now Nikita Paris down that far side, battling with Ella Toon. She does well there, actually. She's won a free kick. Ella Toon has been conceded a few free kicks in the last couple of minutes there. She's getting a little bit frustrated, maybe. But she could have no complaints about that. She did try to pull Nikita Paris back. In fact, the free kicks come back to very, very early on in that passage of play. And it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal about 10 yards in from that far touchline. Arsenal's right-hand side. Beth Mead and Katie McCabe are both going across to take this. Again, it might well be Beth Mead, is it? Or perhaps Katie McCabe with her left foot, perhaps, to take this one. Can Arsenal create a goal-scoring opportunity from this? The opportunity to take the lead in this big cup tie is going to be Katie McCabe to take this free kick over on that far side. It's played in towards the near post, the 6-yard box. It goes all the way through, though, to goalkeeper Sophie Bagley. Wasn't particularly good free kick, that. Again, the set pieces actually have been quite poor from Arsenal tonight. Usually such a strength, but tonight it hasn't really been. Andy says there a few good signs of ball winning from Beth and Kim. Yeah, we're battling well, but we're not really creating too much, are we? Man United are coming forward again, actually. Hannah Blundell, that's a good ball over to that. Fix it on. It's across the goal rather than at the goal. And Arsenal do keep it in on this near side with Katie McCabe. But that was good play again from Hannah Blundell. She's having a good game for Manchester United. He's a good player, of course, as we know from her Chelsea days. Arsenal now trying to play it out from the back. Kim Little plays it to Jem Beattie. She goes long, but she's giving it away to Torres Dottir. Plays the ball forward. Good defending again from Kim Little. Tom says there, City is 3-1 now. Yeah, you'd imagine they'll go through. But it looks like the other 3 games are going to be tight, aren't they? This one certainly is tight. You can't pick a winner at the moment, actually. I mean, they've started the second half pretty well, but Arsenal are starting to settle down now. Frida Marnham over on that far side. Noel Moritz over on that far side. Tried to play the ball up the line, looking for Nikita Paris. But again, Manchester United do clear it away. But it's going to be a throw to Arsenal again, which Moritz takes. Plays it in to Viv Miedemar. Battles hard for the ball, but she loses out, and it goes all the way back to goalkeeper Bagley. And she plays it to Hannah Blundell down this near side. Surely that's a free kick. A foul on her there from Beth Mead. Quite happy to concede that free kick in the Manchester United half. It is going to be a free kick, I say, to the visitors, right over on that far side. It is still Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0. A very, very tight game. Nothing to choose between the sides, you have to say. Certainly Manchester United have given as good as they've got in this game. In fact, you could say they've maybe had the better opportunities to score so far. But it is still 0-0. So we're just into the first 11 minutes of this second half. And Man United, I say, probably had the better chances at the start of the second half. But anyway, Arsenal started to settle down a little bit. And it looks like it is going to be a throw to Arsenal right in the attacking third of the pitch. In fact, it's going to be a Man United throw, down by the far side in line with the penalty area. Can Arsenal box them in here? I think the Arsenal team is maybe in need of a bit of a refresh, perhaps one or two substitutions, maybe imminent for Arsenal. It's not really working yet, is it? This team line-up at the moment in this game, and certainly not in the second half as yet. The Man United throw that ball up the line, it's flicked on. He's going to go out for a throw to Arsenal just inside the Manchester United half over on that far side. Arsenal's right. Tom says no change in all the other draws. No, it says some tight games in this competition actually tonight. It's going to be an interesting last half an hour or so, isn't it? Katie McCabe now for Arsenal, very central. The left back comes forward, but again she loses out in midfield, and Manchester United again trying to launch an attack where Vicky Snyderbeck's there. Good clearance from her, but again Manchester United winning the ball back. Surely that was a foul. Jonas is very angry with that, and in fact he's shouting at Thomas, at Martha Thomas there. Unusual to see. It was a bad foul on Beth Mead. Thomas is now going over to apologise to the England forward, but Jonas certainly didn't like that challenge at all. Oh, it was very late and very high actually. You can understand Jonas's frustration, and he didn't. The reaction of the Arsenal manager there, he didn't cover himself in too much glory there. The way he reacted to the Manchester United player, you can understand his frustration. It wasn't a particularly good challenge, was it? Very high on Beth Mead, who is now down, getting treatment on the pitch still. Maybe she's quite lucky not to get a yellow card, or will she get a yellow card? The Manchester United player, I'm not quite sure if she's going to. Yeah, he's reaching for his pocket, the referee, and it is going to be a yellow card for Martha Thomas for that challenge. I don't wish she could have too many complaints about that, if we're honest. Jonas's reaction wasn't great, and maybe he may well get a yellow card as well. But anyway, there's been a Manchester United substitution while that's going on. Thomas is being pulled away from that situation before she gets involved any further with the Arsenal bench. In fact, I'm not sure what the Man United substitute is. It just came up on the screen that there was a substitution, but I haven't seen what it was. Katie Zellum is now going over to chat to Jonas over on that far side, and the referee is as well. I think Jonas may well find himself with a yellow card for that reaction to the foul. Maybe just showing his frustration generally in the performance as much as anything else. But it was a late challenge, and it was a high challenge on Beth Mead. In fact, Jonas does get a yellow card. He seems to accept the decision. He nods his head as if to say, yeah, he deserved it. The Manchester United manager now is also being spoken to, Mark Skinner, by the referee. He probably got involved as well, understandably so, trying to defend his player. And he's got himself a yellow card as well. So both managers there picked up yellow cards, and also Martha Thomas as well for Manchester United also picked up a yellow card in that incident there. And Beth Mead is still receiving treatment on the pitch. So a little bit of drama there. In fact, no, Beth Mead is now up again, and he's fine. And he's going to be a free kick to Arsenal, which Noel Rich is going to take. It's right. The foul did happen right in front of the Arsenal bench. Beth Mead is now about to come back on again following her treatment for that injury. And the referee just said she's got to wait to be told to come on. There's a little bit of drama there in this game. Temperature's just boiling over slightly there. We've played an hour. It's still 0-0. It's been quite a frustrating game. And I say that reaction from Jonas was probably the most lively that we've been all night, actually. And Andy says, yep, Jonas deserves that. Hopefully players wake up from that. But hopefully, yeah, it might wake them up a bit. This is a bit of a tackle. Frida Marlem now down that side for Arsenal. Oh, that's a poor ball, actually. I don't know if she was looking for Nikita Paris, but she really miskicked it, and it was easily dealt with by Manchester United. It was a good attack initially, though, and it is going to go out for a throw on that far side to Manchester United. I think Arsenal may be getting a substitute ready as well, Who is it? It's going to be Leah Williamson is coming on for Arsenal. A great moment. We've missed her so much, and she's now going to be coming on. Of course, she signed a new contract this week as well, and now she's going to come on and replace Vicky Schneiderbeck. We had a decent game, actually, Vicky Schneiderbeck tonight. She's played well. We'll give her a clap off, but of course, the big, massive news is Leah Williamson is back. She's going to get half an hour tonight. I'm sure she can't wait to get back into the game again. We've missed her so much. And he says, wow, indeed. And Regina says, is there a problem with the ball? I'm not sure there's a problem with the ball. I don't know. Is there a problem with the way that we're kicking the ball? Because that's a poor clearance from Zinsberger there. Another firm challenge there by a Manchester United player. That time it's on Katie McCabe, who's gone down injured. And Tom says, here she comes. Indeed, she does, at the return of Leah Williamson, who I believe is been our best player this season, actually. I think she's been fantastic. I think she's been England Lioness's best player this season as well. And I think she's definitely out there, one of the best defenders in European football at the moment. If you can get her form back very quickly, then it's going to be massive for us going forward for the rest of the season. But Katie McCabe actually suffered a bit of an injury there. That was a bad challenge on her, actually. I'm surprised the referee hasn't got another yellow card. But anyway, Katie McCabe is currently getting treatment as well. Let's hope she's going to be okay. They've certainly, got stuck in the last few minutes, Manchester United, haven't they? It's a couple of bad challenges, actually, first on Beth Mead and now on Katie McCabe. I don't know whether the referee is going to produce a yellow card. I didn't see which Man United player it was that made the challenge. If it's Ella Toone, then she'll be very lucky not to get a card because she's made 2 or 3 rather heavy challenges in this game already. So we'll see what happens. I don't know whether the referee is intending to get a yellow card out. Katie McCabe is trotting off to this near side, just having received treatment. She's a tough cookie, isn't she? She's not going to be worried about a challenge like that. I'm sure she'll be back out there very, very shortly, looking to get revenge on the pitch. Rajendra says there, the ball not moving as normal, the pass is not working. Yeah, but I don't know if that's the ball or whether it just does. This is a good ball up the line, actually, towards Beth Mead. Can she keep it in? She does. On this near side, Beth Mead plays it back to Viv Miedemeier. Can we create something here? Viv Miedemeier puts a cross in towards the near post. It's cut out well, actually, by Mannion, I think it was. Plays a long ball out, but Kim Little's underneath it. Katie McCabe back on now, keeps the ball in, but wasn't a good play, a good pass. And now Manchester United can come forward themselves. Fuso down this near side. That's a good ball. Oh, she's got away. Thomas now down that far side. Plays a near side. Leah Williamson does what Leah Williamson does. Read the play, cut out the cross. Tom says their little Brazilian is a right pit bull. Yeah, the substitute Fuso's come on. She certainly is. And she was at the heart of that attack there from Manchester United down that near side. But Leah Williamson stepped in. That's her first touch, actually, having come back on. She's now going to take a free kick for Arsenal. And it is so good to see her back out there on the pitch for Arsenal. That's a good long ball up the line, looking for Viv. It just goes over her head. And Manchester United will tidy that up there with Millie Turner. And she gets it back as well from the goalkeeper. Or a loose touch there from Manny, and nobody was close enough there for Arsenal to pinch it off her, actually. And the ball's gone back to goalkeeper Bagley. Kicks it long up that far side, but Arsenal are going to pick the ball up with Noel Moritz. And she goes back to Leah Williamson. And that's a good ball up the line. Good to get Williamson a good half an hour tonight ahead of the game against Manchester United at the weekend. We're going to need her massively in that game, aren't we? Man United again are quite prepared to give away a free kick, and it's going to be another yellow card for Manchester United, rightly so. That was quite a cynical foul there in the centre circle to stop that Arsenal counter attack. And it is going to be a booking for Hayley Ladd, fully deserved as well, for that cynical foul there on Kim Little inside the centre circle. But Arsenal do have a free kick. An opportunity to put our Manchester United defence under a bit of pressure. They've certainly defended well, Manchester United, though, you have to say. I think Arsenal are going to be making another substitution quite soon. And he says, OK, would love to see Tobin for Paris. Yeah, Nikita Paris hasn't had her greatest game. I don't think Viv's played that well either, actually. So maybe Stina will come on for her perhaps as well. That'd be 2 good substitutes to bring on, wouldn't it? But we'll see. We've played 65 minutes. It is still 0-0. That's a good ball up the line there from Jem Beattie, looking for Katie McCabe on this near side. She plays it inside, looking for Jordan Nobbs. But it wasn't a great ball, and Man United do manage to clear the ball. I think the reason why the ball looks funny is because of the pattern on it. It doesn't look like it's round, the way it spins. Leah Williamson there with Martha Thomas. Leah Williamson does really well. In fact, Martha Thomas gives away a free kick. She's going to have to be careful, having already received the yellow card, of course, for that incident a little while ago that Jonas got involved in. So she needs to be a bit careful there. But it was a foul. There's nothing cynical about that. And in fact, Beth Mead has gone down again. And I think that's from that earlier challenge. This is worrying sign for Arsenal. Beth Mead been one of our best players this season, one of the best players in the WSL. It's not been her greatest game tonight, let's be honest, but we know how important she is. But she has gone down again, and she is again getting some treatment. This is a worrying sign. I say with Manchester City to come at the weekend, we certainly don't want Beth Mead to be out, do we, for any time. Let's see what happens. But she's currently sitting down on the pitch. I've got a feeling she may not. In fact, it seems to be a head injury or something, or a neck injury. Or is it a concussion type injury? They're sort of making her move her head and stuff like that. It's a bit more worrying than we perhaps earlier thought. But anyway, let's hope it's nothing too serious. But I think Arsenal may well be preparing some substitutions anyway. In fact, they are. In fact, it looks like we're going to see an Arsenal debut very, very soon. And it is going to be Stina Blackstenius who is going to be coming on for her Arsenal debut. And Tobin Heath's coming on as well. Wow, the two substitutes that we wanted to see are both coming on now. Tobin Heath is stripped and ready. And Stina is just getting final instructions as well. In fact, we're making a third substitution as well. I'm not quite sure who that's going to be coming on, actually. It's going to be our other signing, actually. It's going to be Laura Wainroffer coming on. So we're going to see two debuts very, very shortly for Arsenal. I think Beth Mead is probably going to come off. I'll take her off anyway, as so Rajendra says she's not feeling well. Tobin for Beth. I think she's just maybe from that knock. I think that's maybe what's happened there. But anyway, we have, as Andy says, we've got two debuts. We are just about to see two new Arsenal players coming on. Stina Blackstenius is coming on for Beth Mead, who's gone off. Laura Wainroffer as well is coming on for her debut. I'm also going to see Tobin Heath as well. In fact, it's going to be Maritz coming off. So it looks like Wainroffer's going to play at right back, where for Hoffenheim previously. So great debut for her. First appearance for Arsenal. Looking forward to seeing how she does these final 20 minutes or so. And of course, Stina Blackstenius is coming on actually for Miedemar as well. A straight swap there in the centre forward position. Not been a great performance from Miedemar tonight, has to be said. She looks a little bit off the pace. She works hard, but she never really got an opportunity in front of goal. And she is coming off. And of course, Beth Mead's going off for Heath as well. But Blackstenius, Stina is coming on. The Swede, new side, excited to see her play. She's coming on now for her debut. Really, really exciting moment this for the Arsenal women. And we've also got to say Laura Wainroffer's come on as well, playing at right back. So let's see what difference the substitutes make. And Tobin Heath's on as well for Beth Mead. It looks like Tobin Heath will be playing on the left. Blackstenius will be playing through the centre, and Wainroffer's going to be playing at right back. So they're the three changes that we have made. Exciting substitution. I would say two deputies. And straight away, Stina wins a header there. Her first touch in an Arsenal shirt. Wins a header from that free kick. But Man United have picked up the ball. Kim Little now in midfield, battling away as you would expect. And Jordan Nobbs as well. Jordan Nobbs wins the ball. Tries to find Tobin Heath, but just overhits it. In fact, I think it's going to be a free kick, is it, to Manchester United anyway? And I think it's just a throw on this near side. Manian in the chat there says, hopefully we pull this off. Hopefully. Andy says Stina, she's a very good player. We know what her quality is. Just hope she settles in quickly. Nikita Paris now down that far side for Arsenal. Can we get the goal that we need to take us through to this semi-final? I do think this is looking like it's going to be a one-goal game, isn't it? I think the first goal wins, if you like, or last goal wins, as it may well be. But we'll see. what these last 20 minutes or so brings. We are now hit the 70-minute mark. It's going to be a big 20 minutes for Arsenal. Can we get the victory? Stina again involved, does well, plays the ball back to Kim Little, now to Katie McCabe on this near side. Ball played over the top. It's a good ball looking for Stina inside the box. A good touch on her chest there. Comes to Tobin Heath, drills it across the 6-yard box. Put out behind for a corner to Arsenal, and suddenly we are looking a lot more lively and dangerous in that final third. Great link-up play there between Stina Blackstenius and Tobin Heath, when Arsenal have got a corner which Tobin Heath looks like she's going to take over on this near side for Arsenal. Can we get the breakthrough? There's less than 20 minutes to play here at Boreham Wood. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0. Arsenal still await their first goal of 2022. But this is an opportunity now with this corner. Tobin Heath on the near side for Arsenal, playing towards the near post. Stina goes up with a header. She can't quite get there. Still Man United can't clear it. It's a shot from Leah Williamson inside the box. And Man United do clear it away now, but he's going to go out for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. Dangerous ball in that from Heath. There was a couple of headers coming. Leah Williamson was there trying to get herself a goal as well on her comeback. It's been an exciting night for debuts and comebacks, hasn't it? Man United now making some substitutions of their own. In fact, Martha Thomas is going to go off, probably to save her from getting a red card. Not quite sure who's come on for her, actually. I didn't see that substitute. But Boa Risa is coming on. In fact, it was Kirsty Smith replaced Martha Thomas. Vilda Boa Risa is coming on as well now for Hayley Ladd, another player who's been booked. And the final substitute's going to be on a battle, of course. He was actually linked with Arsenal during this transfer window, but we've moved on to other players, of course, since. So Ona Battle is coming on as well. And as Rajendra says there, subbing the players with yellow cards. Indeed, they are probably sensible, because it has been a bit fiery, hasn't it? And I don't know who the third player to come off is for Manchester United in this batch of substitutions, but it's going to be Ona Battle who is coming on, of course, the Spaniard, and in fact it's Leah Galton who's gone off for her. So they're the 3 substitutes there. So both teams have now made 4 substitutions in this game, 3 in a row there very quickly. But Arsenal got a throw over on the far side, which Laura Wainroffer is going to take, one of her first involvements since coming on for her debut. She's playing at right back. And Magenta says, so they can foul again. Well, the new players who come on can foul again, yeah, because they haven't been booked, have they? So sensible substitutions maybe from Manchester United. But anyway, they've certainly been physical. Now, Wainroffer down at the far side, pulled across in towards the near post, looking for Stina. The ball's half cleared away. It is now cleared away by Manchester United. That was good play by the 2 debutants there down that far side. Leah Williamson now striding forward, showing her quality. Goes past 2 players with ease. Can she get a cross in, Leah Williamson, or win the corner? She has. No, she can't. It's gone out for a goal kick. Great run that was, though, down that far side from Leah Williamson. A good link-up play there. Wainroffer there got clear down that far side, pulled the ball towards the near post to Stina Blackstenius. Her shot initially was blocked by Millie Turner, and Man United did then complete the clearance. But that was nice play from Arsenal. And Manchester United now play a goal kick short. Again, it's with Millie Turner, plays it back to goalkeeper Bagley, who goes long towards halfway, but Arsenal win that header. And Wainroffer again gets involved there. Nice play from the debutant there, wins the ball again. The Austrian playing right back, good play from her. And she wins a foul as well. Again, right in front of that Arsenal dugout, Jonas this time, keeping his arms by his side. And he says there, have an eye on Stina's pressing indeed. Stina looked like the one getting a breakthrough there, says Money, and I totally agree. And some little comments there as well. So, yeah, Stina is looking like more lively already, isn't she? Let's hope that she can get a goal on her debut. That'd be great, wouldn't it? And so it's good to get her some good minutes on the pitch as well ahead of the weekend. That ball there was looking for Tobin Heath, who, again, has been involved already since coming on, the American. Now she's in possession, actually, Tobin Heath over on this near side. She does well, plays the ball across to Frida Marnham, who does well, battles hard, wins the ball, plays it to Katie McCabe down this near side. Katie McCabe again links up with Tobin Heath, plays the ball up the line to Frida Minor, but she can't quite reach it. And it's gone out for a goal kick. It is still Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0 into the last 15 minutes of normal time. Are we going to get some drama of extra time and penalties in this game? We certainly look as though we're heading that way at the moment, but there's still time for somebody to get a goal. Arsenal certainly looks a lot more dangerous since the substitutions. You can see that quality that's come onto the pitch. No disrespect to the goals that's gone off, because they're good players as well, but just a little bit of extra energy seems to have been injected into our play in those last 5-10 minutes since the substitutions, and hopefully it's going to lead to a goal. Nikita Paris does really well actually on that far side. Bit of a lucky break. It tries to find Steiner there with the ball, but it is cleared away again by Manchester United. Good play again from Laura. Ryan Radford there. She does really well. Plays it out to that far side to Nikita Paris. Nikita Paris plays the ball back to Kim Little. Arsenal now starting to turn the screw. Can we get an opportunity to get the goal? Frida Marnham. Oh, that's a poor ball actually cut out by Leo. By Manchester United. But now Kim Little down that far side. Can she get across into the near post? She can. It's cut out there. Well defended there by Katie Zellum. And Manchester United now looking to break down this far side with Ella Toon. That's a good ball in to the substitute. Faso, can she get a shot away, the Brazilian? Instead, she plays it square. It's a dangerous moment this for Manchester United. The shot comes in from the edge of the box. Oh, it just cold wide of the post. That was almost the goal there. The substitute, Boa Risa, it was, with the effort from the edge of the box. Good play that was from Manchester United. It was Erna Battle there, played the ball back. It went through the legs of Jem Beattie. Could have actually gone anywhere. Luckily, it curled away from that far post because Zinsberger was beaten there, all ends up. And a Manchester United player has gone down over on that far side now as well. In fact, it is Ella Toon with the injury. Rajendra there says, still the players look leggy. Yeah, they are looking a little bit leggy, you have to say. And I think the extra energy from the substitutes is helping. But yeah, some of the ones who's been playing from the start, I think Frida Marnham's looking a bit leggy, you have to say. But anyway, at the moment, it is still 0-0. We did get away with that one there. That shot could literally have gone anywhere. Luckily for us, it went the wrong side of the post. And we have survived. Ella Toon is still getting some treatment now. Tom says Chelsea are winning 3-1 now. Oh, well, there goes the dream, if you like. But anyway, we need to worry about our game, trying us to get through, because that's the most important thing now, isn't it? You know, we can't afford any slip-ups there. We just saw a dangerous moment there from Manchester United. We got away with that one. We may not be so lucky next time if a similar situation happens. So we need to be switched on in these last 12 minutes or so. There'll be a bit of stoppage time in this second half, a few injury breaks, and obviously a lot of substitutions. So let's still plenty of time for somebody to get the winning goal. Hopefully it'll be us. I can't see there being more than one goal in this game. So let's hope it's Arsenal that get it. And we've taken that goal kick now. The ball played out to Leah Williamson, striding forward, plays them long balls as she likes to do. That's a good ball to Tobin Heath on his near side. She tries to put up the line to Katie McCabe, but Torres Dottir's across to put it out for a throw to Arsenal again over on that near side, which Katie McCabe is going to take. She finds Tobin Heath. No, she doesn't. She misses Tobin Heath out. Goes in towards Steiner at the near post. Does really well. Steiner tries to get a cross in. It's hit a Manchester United player. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Rajendra says with all these injuries, looks like an extra 10 minutes. I don't know about 10 minutes. It'll certainly be a big chunk of stoppage time. Crossing into the box there. Again, it's cleared away by Manchester United, who have defended well, you have to say. We maybe haven't created too many chances, but you've got to give United credit for the way they've defended. Kim Little now looking to... She's boxed in actually by Ella Toon. Kim Little, the only out ball was back to goalkeeper Zinsberger, and her clearance only falls to Una Bassel. But again, Arsenal picked the ball up. Kim Little have a long ball over the top, looking for Stina Blackstenius, but it didn't reach her. And Man United can clear the ball away. A long ball over the top's going to go through to Zinsberger. Tom says, I think I'm about ahead of you. How are you ahead of me when it's on the? We're watching it on the BBC iPlayer, aren't you? I don't know how you're ahead of me, but anyway. Maybe my internet's just slow. Perhaps that's what it is. But anyway, Frida Marnham now plays it out to that far side, or she attempted to, looking for Nikita Paris. But Man United did clear it away. We're now into the last 10 minutes of normal time. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0. We're getting to squeaky bum time, of course, famous Manchester United phrase, wasn't it, from Alex Ferguson all them years ago? And that's where we are at this moment in time. Any goal now is surely going to be enough to win it. Blackstenius does really well there. Fantastic plays. He gets past 2 or 3 defenders. Actually, that's really good defending in the end by Millie Turner. Take the ball off her. She did really well, Stina, initially, but she couldn't get a shot away. And now Arsenal win the ball back. Nikita Paris over on that far side. She's got Hannah Blundell for company, who's defended really well against her, actually, but she does well. Nikita Paris finds Kim Little striding forward from midfield. She finds Katie McCabe on this near side. Can McCabe get a cross in? She can towards a penalty spot, but Man United clear it away. It only falls to Laura Wainroffer. She gets it back to Leah Williams. That's a poor ball, but Wainroffer wins it back again. Certainly a new signing since they've come on. They've both been really, really impressive, actually. Tom says he's on 80.39. I'm on 81.33 now, but I mean, you did send that a minute or so ago. But anyway, Katie McKay plays the ball through towards Stina again. But again, that's good defending. This time from Mannion. Really good play that was there from Mannion. It's a good ball through, actually. Manchester's not going to get an opportunity now. It's shot across the goalkeeper. It's into the arms, though, of Zinsberger. That was a substitute, Elisa Russo there with the effort. A good breakaway that was from Manchester United. Leah Williamson took Russo out wider than she probably wanted to be. And when the shot came in, it was straight into the arms of Zinsberger. Tom says there, I think that all that time with the watch-alongs, I'm either ahead or behind, never the same time. No, I suppose it's just wait, isn't everybody's internet slightly different as well? But yeah, I suppose we just have to get on with it. I know sometimes it's difficult, isn't it? Because different streams and stuff like that. But anyway, Man United coming forward again now. This game's really opened up in these last few minutes. It is Manchester United now attacking down this near side with Ella Toon. She does well. She finds Anna Battle, who's done well since she came on. Ella Toon again across into the box. Cleared away. That was there by Kim Little looking for Stina, who was held up there by Manny. And surely that's got to be a yellow card, ref, because she had an opportunity to have a run at goal. Anyway, Rajendra says, Leah defending well. Well, what would you expect? She's just amazing. And Tom says, good work by Leah. Yeah, indeed, it was brilliant defending again from Leah. She's just what we've missed. I'm convinced that had Leah been fit in the FA Cup final, we would certainly have it wouldn't have nowhere near gone the way it did. I think we would have been able to defend a lot better, and I think we'd have offered more of a threat. Anyway, Tobin Heath now coming forward down this near side. She loses out, though. Manchester United can bring the ball away with Ella Toon again. And that's a long ball forward, looking for the run of Russo, who's got the wrong side of Jem Beattie, who brings her down. That's going to be a yellow card for Jem Beattie as well, I would imagine. A bit clumsy that was there. She was beat. She knew she'd get beaten for pace by Russo, so she committed the foul. It's not a red card because Leah Williamson was covering, but it is going to be a yellow card for Jem Beattie. She can't have any complaints about that. And Mannion says, United looking dangerous on attacks. Do we have Mana on the bench? No, Mana is away at the Asian Cup, along with our Australian players as well. So no, Mana isn't on the bench. The players left on the bench are Fran Stenson, the goalkeeper, Taya Goldie, Simone Boy, and young Ellie Head. So I can't see us making too many more subs now, actually, if I'm honest. But anyway, Tom says there, no, she's in India in some tournament. Yeah, it's the Asia Cup is what it is, a tournament that she's in. Although it's called the Asia Cup, Australia in it as well, which is fun, isn't it? But I suppose Australia don't really belong to any continent, really, do they? They're stuck out on their own a little bit. But anyway, not that anyone can ever go there at the minute. But here's a free kick now, which Katie Zellum takes for Manchester United towards the far post. Header comes in. Oh, they've scored. They've scored. 6 minutes to go. I think it's Russo with the header. It was a header at the far post. It was Jem Beattie that gave away that free kick. It was a good free kick from Katie Zellum to the far post. I think it was Russo there with the header. A free header there at the far post. You've got the wrong side of Beattie as well. So that's two mistakes there from Jem Beattie. And it is Russo with the goal, the substitute. Is that going to be the goal that takes Manchester United into the semi-final? Late drama here. The Manchester United fans behind that goal are celebrating. Arsenal now have got to find something special in these last 5 or 6 minutes that remain. It is Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1. Elisa Russo it was with that header there. Good free kick. And Arsenal have paid for some sloppy mistakes there. Jem Beattie in particular was at fault there. She gave away the free kick and then she lost the marker as well. And it was Russo with the goal. Arsenal now need to find something dramatic into the last 4 minutes of normal time if we're going to find a way of salvaging this cup competition. Another foul given away by Manchester United. Again, it's by Ella Toon. And Jonas is running on the pitch to try to get involved in getting the ball moving quickly. It's going to be a yellow card finally for Ella Toon, who's committed several fouls in this game. And Munian says there, God can't bear losing to this United team. Well, no, they played well tonight, Manchester United, to be fair. We've been a little bit off our game again. But anyway, let's see if we can produce something in these last few minutes. Leah Williamson with his free kick over on that far side, just inside the Manchester United half. It's long towards the end of the penalty. Flicked on by Nikita Paris. It bounces inside the penalty area. Man United do clear it away. Cross, so it comes in. It's an effort there. Tobin Heath. She couldn't quite get on the end of it. It was Laura Weinruffer with the ball across. Looked like it was going to be Tobin Heath was going to finish it off then. Man United couldn't really clear their lines. A great effort from Weinruffer there. Tobin Heath falling backwards. Couldn't direct her header on target. Arsenal almost got an equaliser straight away. Couldn't quite get enough on that header there. Is that the chance gone? Are we out? Was that the moment there for Arsenal to get the equaliser? We are now into the final 3 minutes of normal time. There's going to be plenty of stoppage time, you would imagine. You're probably looking at six minutes or so at least, I would say, with the injuries, with the substitutions. So Arsenal have still got time, but not much. And we need something quite quickly. As I said, we haven't scored a goal yet, have we, in 2022, in nearly 2 complete games. Worrying times this for Arsenal. We have lost 4 of our previous 5 games. Is this going to be 5 defeats in 6? It is certainly looking that way at the moment. And it's going to be a free kick to Manchester United over on that far side. It was a foul by Leah Williamson actually on Fuso. It is going to be Katie Zellum again with the set piece delivery. She doesn't go into the box this time. She just goes up the line. I think Man United are going to want to try and just keep possession. Ella Toon tries to keep it in. She does, but Nikita Paris brings it away for Arsenal and now wins a free kick. And Manchester United obviously kicking the ball away there, trying to waste a bit more time. We are now into the final 90 seconds of normal time. But you would imagine there's going to be quite a chunk of stoppage time. Can Arsenal salvage an equaliser here to keep ourselves in this cup competition? It has been a disappointing run of results. Amenian says there, yeah, United have executed their plans well, have fouled enough. Well, no, they have committed a lot of fouls, but they've looked dangerous on the attack, haven't they? When they've had chances to come forward, they've looked dangerous. They've had 1 or 2. They've probably had the better chances to score, if we're totally honest. We haven't really created enough, I don't think, in this game. Their goalkeeper hasn't had too many saves to make. And, you know, when you look at it like that, you could probably say that Manchester United deserve to be in front. But we've still got time. We are into the last minute of the 90. Throw there taken by Katie McCabe up the line. And also got another throw about another 10 yards further up the pitch. If we're going to salvage something, it's going to be dramatic. Leah Williamson now with the ball, plays it across back to Zinsberger. We are into the last minute of the 90. Not quite sure how much stoppage time is going to be, but surely there's going to be 6 or 7 minutes. 6 minutes, I would say. Jem Beattie now want to make up for her mistake for the goal. Tries to play the ball down this near side. Arsenal have got a throw now. It's going to be now or never really for Arsenal, isn't it? Jem Beattie with that throw goes back to Zinsberger. Leah Williamson now. Can she bring the ball forward for Arsenal? Plays it in to Frida Mann and back to Kim Little now. Leah Williamson again plays it to Jem Beattie. She flicks it on to Katie McCabe up this near side. Katie McCabe, can she get a ball into the box? She can. Again, it's a Manchester United header. Again, that wins the ball. Oh, a mistake there from Laura Weinroffer. I'll get her name right eventually. And Manchester United can now come forward down that far side with Hannah Blundell. Looks as though she's going to try and head to the corner flag, but Leah Williamson's there and stops that from happening. Plays the ball up the line towards Nikita Paris, but it's gone out for a throw to Manchester United. And Quay Nada says United's women's team is better than United's men. Well, I'll definitely arguing with you there. Certainly the way they play tonight, they look better than Man United's men, don't they? And a few weeks ago, I would have said Arsenal's women was better than Arsenal's men, but things have turned around since then. Arsenal women can't win a game, and the men are doing pretty well at the minute. So anyway, it's a battle in midfield, but Arsenal now can try and come forward, looking for Black Stenius there, but the ball's cleared away by Manchester United. And Russo, the goal scorer, is going to keep it in, is she? I don't know if she did, but anyway, it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. We have now played a minute of stoppage time. Not quite sure how much stoppage time is going to be. You'd imagine there's going to be at least 5 minutes, but we've played a minute of that already. And it's a throw to Arsenal in the defensive third of the pitch, which is not where the ball needs to be. We need to get it up the other end. Wayne Roffer there with a ball forward, but Manchester United again have picked it up. But now it's with Leah Williamson inside the Arsenal penalty. That's no good to us, the ball there. Kim Little now trying to drive Arsenal forward, played it to this near side. Katie McCabe. Are Arsenal going to find the dramatic equaliser here tonight? That's a good ball looking for Stena Blackstenius, but it just runs away from her there. And it's cleared away by Manny. And it's going to be a throw to Arsenal, this time in the attacking third on this near side. Can Arsenal find a chance? We've played nearly 2 minutes of stoppage time. Is there going to be some real late drama here? Tobin Heath plays it back to Katie McCabe. Manchester United working so hard to stop us getting the ball into the box. Katie McCabe finds Tobin Heath again. She had the best chance really for Arsenal a few moments ago to equalise. She couldn't quite get a header on target. Now Leah Williamson striding forward for Arsenal. Is Leah Williamson going to find that breakthrough? Nikita plays on that far side, plays the ball across the box. Tobin Heath can't get there. Again, it's well defended by Manchester United. But again, almost an opportunity for Arsenal. We've picked the ball up again. This is good pressure now from Arsenal. Jem Beattie, Jordan Nobbs to Katie McCabe down this near side. She tried to find Jordan Nobbs, but again, Manchester United defend it well. Jem Beattie this time wins the tackle with Russo, and Arsenal now again looking for an attack again. Well, that's a loose ball from Leah Williams. That's just gone out there, but that looked like that was going to be the chance there. It was a good cross actually from Paris over on that far side. But again, Tobin Heath it was looking to get on the end of it. It went beyond her. We have now played 3 minutes of stoppage time. We don't know how long that was signalled. So we don't know how long we'll be playing for. You'd imagine it's going to be at least another 2 minutes. Can Arsenal find this goal? It would be a dramatic finish to this game. Or is that goal from Elisa Russo going to be the winner? Leah Williamson striding forward now, finds Jordan Nobbs, plays it onto this near side to Katie McCabe. She's got Tobin Heath just ahead of her. Tobin Heath now looking to try and get across in. It's deflected behind. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Is there going to be late drama? Leah Williamson needs to be up for this because we know how dangerous she can be in the air. It's going to be Tobin Heath, I think, to take this corner from this near side. We're not going to get many more chances. We've played 3.5 minutes of stoppage time. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1. Are we going to get this equaliser? The corner comes in. It's a poor corner. It's a near post. Man, I don't really clear. It comes to the far post. The shot comes in. Oh, it's gone wide. That was the chance there. It was Jordan Nobbs with the effort. The corner fell to her on the edge of the penalty area. Curled away. That was a great chance, actually. She should have done better there, Jordan Nobbs. That was the moment there. She's got her head in her hands, and you can understand why. That was the chance there for the equaliser, and she put it wide of that post. Tom says there, bloody cameraman, anything in the far left corner, you can't see anything. Think he would have done better prep. Well, yeah, it's been terrible. He has been terrible to camera generally anyway. Now Arsenal coming forward again. Kim Little, are we going to find one more opportunity? Kim Little driving forward with good defending actually from Ona Battle. And Arsenal maybe going to try and actually good play actually there from Jordan Nobbs. Now Stina wins the ball back for Arsenal. Jordan Nobbs a little bit too casual and Ella Toon can get it away. May not clear it away. We've played 5 minutes of stoppage time. There can't be much more left now, surely. We've almost played 5. Now we're coming forward again. Leah Williamson, that's a long ball towards Stina Blackstenius. Is she offside? She lets the ball run through to Katie McCabe, but it is offside. It's offside's been given, even though Stina didn't really actually get the ball there. It was going to run through to Katie McCabe, but maybe she did make a movement towards it. As Tom says there about that earlier chance with Jordan Nobbs, they should have controlled it. Yeah, she should have controlled it. She had a bit more time than she thought. She could have took a touch and then drilled it across the goalkeeper, but she hit it first time and it's gone wide. And that may well be that. We've played almost 6 minutes of stoppage time. This free kick now from goalkeeper Bagley. It's headed on by Jem Beattie now. Ball's played forward again, looking for Stina. She's controlled it well. The Swedish player on her debut. Can she come up with a dramatic equaliser for Arsenal? What a story that would be. Oh, that's a poor ball. It's gone behind for a goal kick, and surely that's that. We've played over 6 minutes of stoppage time now. And I think Arsenal are going to be heading towards a 50 feet in the last 6 games. 4 of those games we haven't even managed to score a goal in. It's really gone wrong for Arsenal, hasn't it? Either side of Christmas and the New Year. Not quite sure what's happening. We certainly look better with the substitution, the new signings come on, but we haven't managed to get ourselves a goal. Although we still play on. Kim Little now plays the ball forward for Tobin Heath. Are we going to find something here, Tobin Heath? She's got Jordan Nobbs outside of Tobin Heath, cuts inside. There's a lot of Man United players there. She keeps holding the ball. She does well, Tobin Heath. Finds Jordan Nobbs just on the edge of the penalty area. Jordan Nobbs plays towards the far post. Oh, Frida Manning was coming in. She couldn't get ahead of there. Man United do clear it away. Are Arsenal going to find a goal? Leah Williamson now. She's going to try a shot. No, she dinks in towards the edge of the penalty area. Again, a Manchester United heads there. Katie McKay was going to keep this in. She needs to put it back into the box. The cross is charged down. It's a corner to Arsenal. We've played 7 minutes of stoppage time and still we go on. And Munian says there, okay, at least Spurs are losing. We'll worry about them in a minute. But this now is our last chance. We've played 7.5 minutes of stoppage time. Can Arsenal get a dramatic equaliser? It needs to be a good corner. Zinsberger's up as well. Arsenal are throwing everything at this. Can we get the goal to save our Continental Cup hopes? The corner comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. And Man United heads there. They haven't cleared it away. It's bobbling around in the 6-yard box. Man United have cleared it away. And the referee's blown his whistle. It's all over. Arsenal are out. We gave it a go in the end, but we couldn't quite get the goal. Man United have held on. Tom says there, that's got to be it, unless there's a miracle. Well, there wasn't a miracle. That was it. And Munian says there, have given up. Well, I don't think we gave up. We gave it a good go at the end. Just wasn't to be our night. We wasn't clinical enough. We didn't create enough opportunities. Manchester United played well. They made some good tactical fouls, and in the end, they've got the win. It was Elisa Russo with the goal 6 minutes from the end of normal time. A good header at the far post from a free kick from Katie Zellum. Poor play from Jem Beattie, giving away the free kick and then losing her player for the goal. We did lack a little bit of energy and ideas. It improved when the substitutions came on. I thought Stina Blackstenius played well when she came on. I thought the Austrian defender Laura Wainroffer played well as well, playing at right back. Great to see Leah Williamson back as well. She looked good when she came on. But Manchester United did a job on us. There's no question about that. They definitely did. We didn't make the most of the few opportunities that we created, more in the first half than the second half. The substitutes made a little bit of a difference, but wasn't enough, was it, in the end? We didn't create enough opportunities, and Manchester United have beaten us. Manor says there we need a new coach. Well, maybe it's a bit early for that. We are in a very, very poor run, it has to be said, but we've got a lot of new players now. Let's hope that that's going to turn things around for us once they settle in. Munian says there, we are really having a run of matches to forget. Yeah, we are. We can't even score anymore, can we? That's the frustrating thing. We're not creating too many players. Rajendra says the new players need time to gel. Yeah, they just need time to settle in, don't they? To be fair, they do need a few games to settle in, but promising signs, I thought, with the new players tonight. Andy says quite bitter, but Leah and Stinner give us a little bit of hope. We'll be better going forward. Yeah, it certainly gave us a bit of hope. Yeah, I thought that they both looked good, didn't they? And Tom says, yeah, blimey, we've got Man City Sunday away. Yeah, we have. That's going to be a really tough game. But, you know, Leah Williamson's had some minutes in her tonight. The new signings have come on and had some minutes in them tonight as well. Hopefully they'll be a bit fresher and sharper. Tobin Heath as well. Looked good, actually, when she came on, didn't she? She showed some nice play. They just showed a chance of this game. There's no denying that Manchester United had the better opportunities. And they, you know, you have to say they probably did deserve to win this game. You know, they were quite cynical with some of their tactics, to be fair, but they played well. Just showing a goal again, a good ball in, but a free header pretty much from 6 yards. You don't miss them chances, do you? So not great defending, and unfortunately, that has led us to go out of this competition. There was one or two late moments for Arsenal. Tobin Heath there couldn't quite get a header on target, and then the big one from Jordan Nobbs in stoppage time with her right foot there, put that wide of the post, and then right at the very end as well, there was a corner which bobbled around the 6-yard box, but it wasn't to be our night tonight. We're not quite there, are we? We're not playing particularly well, and unfortunately, when you're playing against good teams, this is what can happen, even against some of the poorer teams that we saw against Burnham. So there's a lot of work for Arsenal to do now between now and Sunday. It's a massive game, isn't it? The WSL against Manchester City. We can't afford to lose that as well. The league, you know, the Continental Cup's gone. And if we lose to Manchester City, then it's going to put our league title hopes really in jeopardy as well. So, yeah, Jonas has got some work to do. He's got to get these new players integrated into the team really, really quickly. But it's not all bad news, is it? Leah Williamson's back. I thought she was great when she came on again, as you'd expect. The new signings look good. I thought Stina Blackstenius looked lively up front. Nothing quite fell for her tonight, but I'm sure she's going to add real quality to us. Tobin Heath looked good coming on as well. Great to see her back. And, of course, the other new signing, Laura Wainwright, well, I thought she offered a lot going forward down that right-hand side, defended well. And I think they're both going to be good signings for us going forward. But ultimately, it's another defeat. It's another game without a goal. We still haven't scored in 2022, have we? So, yeah, there's work to do before Sunday. But, yes, as Andy said there, we've got some hope, haven't we, going forward with the new signings, with Leah back, with Tobin back. So let's not get too downhearted about things. Disappointing result in the end tonight. There were some good moments from us. We didn't create enough, did we? And ultimately, we've come away and losing the game, and we're out of the cup. I did say tonight it looked like one goal was going to be enough to decide it. And unfortunately, it was Manchester United that got it. Rajendra says there, luckily, it's only the second cup, not the FA Cup. No, it is, but, you know, a cup's a cup. And, you know, I want to see us try and win everything. And it's disappointing. It feels disappointing to go out. But I am feeling a little bit more optimistic about the future now with what I saw glimpses of tonight with the new players and stuff and getting Leah back. So let's hope that works out well. Tom says, I'm glad we've done good business so far. And that is what we needed, a bit of squad depth, more rotation for the next few weeks and months. Yeah, we've got some good quality still. We've got a good quality squad. We have improved the defence. I can't wait to see Rafaela Souza come in as well in defence, see if she can bring a little bit more stability, because we still look a little bit ragged, don't we? Jem Beattie's not quite on it. Vicky Schneiderbeck, her first game for a while, she did pretty well, but I don't think she's the answer long term. Obviously, Williamson is going to be what we build the defence around, and I say maybe we're going to see some good things from Souza next to her. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And Rajendra says there, we do have the Champions League where other teams are. Yeah, we do. You have to question how far we can go when you look at some of our recent performances. But I say there's a few good signs. Let's hope Beth Mead's all right. She had to go off, of course. Let's hope she's okay for the weekend. And, yeah, we just have to brush ourselves down and go again, because, you know, we can see there's a few issues in the team. We're not creating enough chances. Tonight was better than the Birmingham game, obviously, but Manchester United are a better team, and you could see the quality that they had. Just quickly run through the players. And Zinsberger in goal didn't have a lot to do, really, did she? She made one or two simple saves. Couldn't do anything about the goal. You probably have to give her a 7, I would say. I thought Noel Maritz at right back did pretty well when she was on. She got forward well. Maybe a 6 for her. Jem Beattie was poor. I'd only give her a 4 off the pace. It was her fault for the goal. Vicky Schneiderbeck did okay, maybe a 5 for her first game back. Katie McCabe looked to get forward well. Not her greatest game, so maybe a 6 for her. The three in midfield, Frida Marnham again. I don't think she's looking tired, actually. Maybe a 5 for her. Jordan Nobbs had a lot of energy. Maybe a 7 for her. Would have maybe been more if she'd got that goal. Kim Little was just Kim Little, isn't she? Brilliant, I would say, at 7 for her. Nikita Paris, not really her night. I thought Hannah Blundell did a really good job on her, so maybe a 6 for Nikita Paris. I didn't think Viv had a great game either. I'd maybe give her a 5. She was a bit off the pace. Beth Mead did well at times. but obviously there are injuries, so maybe a 6 for her. The substitutes, Leah did well. I'll give her a 7. I thought Laura did well when she came on for her debut. Give her a 7 as well. I thought Tobanique looked really good. I think she'll get a 7. And Stina as well, when she came on, looked pretty lively. So maybe a 7 first. So the subs maybe come out on top in this game for us tonight. I thought Man United played well. We wasn't quite at it, was we? Andy says, thanks, very good watch along despite the result. Now, thanks for tuning in, Andy, again. Hope to see you very soon. Regenda says, our defence is poor. Hopefully another fast, strong defender that is on top of the Brazilian. Well, I think the Brazilian is supposed to be quite fast and strong, so maybe she's going to be the answer. We'll have to see. I mean, we need to improve. I think we need someone in midfield as well. Another maybe alternative in midfield. But yeah, it's disappointing again. Difficult to say too many positive things about that other than the new signings look good and Leah's back, and that's about it really. But again, we failed to score a goal, we failed to create too many chances, and we've gone out of a competition that, you know, I hope that we could do well in. But it is what it is. We've lost 1-0. Fair play to Manchester United. They played well tonight. They set out their stall. The tactics were good, and they did create the better chances. And I feel that they probably did deserve to win this game overall, as frustrating as it is. But we've got to dust ourselves down quickly and move on to Sunday, Man City away in the WSL. Massive game that is. We can't afford to lose another one. I mean, losing 5 out of 6 is bad, but 7 out of 8 would be a disaster, wouldn't it? So, no, sorry, it's 5. It's 4 out of 5. It's going to be 5 out of 6. Anyway, whatever it is, we've lost too many games, and the head's bad. But anyway, you know, thanks to all you guys for watching. Money says there, can't wait for Sousa and Leah partnership. Yeah, I want to see that. That looks like it could be good. So let's see what happens with that. But yeah, thanks to all you guys for watching. Disappointing result, of course, but I thought Man United deserved it, so fair play to them. Please give it a like before you leave. That would be much appreciated. And also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Noticed a few new people in the chat tonight. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe. We do cover the women as well. Coming up on the channel then, tomorrow night I'm back for more punishment. It's the men playing in the Carabao Cup semi-final against Liverpool. That's going to be another tense night, isn't it? Let's hope for a better result. So that one's, I'll be going live at 7:30 for that game. It's going to be a 7:45 kickoff, so please join me for that. The second leg, it is of course 0-0 from the first leg, all to play for there. That is going to be exciting, so please join me for that. On Friday, it's the Arsenal Women's Show. Got the normal panel on. We're going to be looking back on this disappointing game. We are going to look ahead to the Manchester City game. We're going to talk about the new signings as well, and how they played tonight and stuff like that. And so that's on. That'll be 7:30 on Friday. And then Sunday, of course, 2 watch-alongs, 2 o'clock or 1:45. I'll go live for Arsenal against Burnley at the Emirates in the Premier League, the men. And then at 6:30, I'll be here for the women's game away at Manchester City. That kicks off at 6:45. So loads and loads coming up my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And please give this a like as well. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Regenda says, yes, another midfielder strong and full of running. Tom says, we'll bounce back. See you tomorrow, mate. Yep, see you tomorrow, Tom. Thanks for tuning in. And Regenda says, Liverpool at home, hopefully a win 3-1. Yeah, hopefully. The men are giving us a little bit more to cheer at the moment. Opposite way round to earlier in the season when the women were, giving us all to cheer. Anyway, didn't quite work out for us tonight. It's finished here. Arsenal women 0, Manchester United women 1. A late goal from Alicia Russo won it for Manchester United. A tight game. They were probably just shaded it, but some good signs for Arsenal. Aaliyah Williamson's back. The new signings look good. So we dust ourselves down, move forward, look forward to what's going to be another tense game tomorrow night, of course, against Liverpool. So please join me for that 7:30 tomorrow. And in the meantime, of course, disappointing night tonight. But when we move on, dust ourselves down, we'll be back. The women will be back on Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow. Join me for all of that stuff. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon, guys. Take it easy. Come on, you Gunners. Come on. Please, just score us a goal.